iPad, it'll accept that shit with no problem. So.
Well, translation, you could have been sounding this crispy like 3 episodes ago.
Shut up.
Give me a second.
Yo.
Or something.
Oh man, like
That's
3
funny.
episodes ago. Hey, don't let. Hey man, if you got a good product, it's gonna be brand loyalists. Hey, motherfuckers, I got a nephew who never seen Michael Jordan play, and he's got like all the. He comes and takes my Jordans. Nigga wears size 13. So you got a good product, you gonna have some. Yeah, they call them corporate slaves. I call them brand loyalists. Yeah, no.
This nigga.
Hey, we corporate slaves or something.
It's the same thing. Some niggas are Team Apple all day. Same thing. Like niggas will never buy Android or vice versa. It's the same exact thing. Some niggas will never buy Ford. You know
I gotta have an Android and an iPhone at all times. So I got the Sony. I got the Sony Xperia 1, the 4K display, and then I got the iPhone Pro 11 Max. I have to have them both at the same time. Because there's sometimes that Android be doing shit that I just don't want to deal with. Then there's times I want to throw my iPhone out the window, so I got to swap.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's like, hey, I like Allen Edmonds. You know what I mean? Like, hey, it's like I don't think any other dress shoe is really. You got Ace Marks and shit.
Kohan's a better dog. I'm sorry, man.
I like Kohan.
Nah, man. The Kohans are dope if you got to get somewhere. But I'm talking about like stepping out and flossing it. You know what I mean?
I'll still wear Kohans. I'll have a $1,000 suit on, still rock Kohans. My feet gotta be comfortable.
Comfortable is better, bro.
Let me tell you something. I
bought $600 dress shoes. That shit uncomfortable, man. My chick got it for me. That shit. You know where that shit is at? In my closet.
Exactly.
I wore that bitch one time. I'm like, hell nah.
Look, man, you gotta break
European, them in, bro. European leather and shit from Italy. Not my feet can't fit in that motherfucker. Hell no.
No, it takes a month to break them in, but you got to do what you.
I know, but
nah.
I ain't trying to
what about the bottom of the shoes? What about the sole? Them soles, regardless of how expensive they are, them soles are uncomfortable.
Listen, I own about 10 pairs of Kohan. Kohan used to actually be owned by Nike. A lot of people don't know that.
That's why they feel so fucking comfortable.
They're very absolutely. But like I said, like if I'm stepping out, I'm doing some executive fame and shit. I'm gonna be either Ace Marks or Allen Edmonds, straight up. Like but it's different strokes for different folks. I love the way Kohans look aesthetically, especially the wingtips. They look phenomenal. You know what I mean? They're like the Air Max of dress shoes. But yeah, what's up, man? We live now. Okay, what up to the chat? And we see y'all. Yeah, man, it's gonna be got some good topics, man. Xbox is man, everybody's talking about Xbox, man, and the aesthetics of the actual console itself, the way it looks, and that looks pretty interesting. What's cracking?
What up?
Turn off my West Coast music. This hater ass nigga from Philly.
AGS Podcast episode 75. We here, man. What's good? Shout out to the chat. What up?
Yeah.
Right. So
got another one for y'all.
Yeah, man. We here, man. Shout out to everybody.
Yeah. You got FC Violent and Kid Smooth, man.
Hold on, I thought Candace wasn't gonna be here this week.
It's an Xbox affair. Yeah.
Is Candace here? I thought she wasn't gonna be
Come
here
with them games. Who that?
Candace.
You thought who wasn't gonna be here this week? Me?
That was Luca. I thought Candace
was gonna be here the next
week.
Yeah. All right. You sound real low though.
Okay.
Yeah, she sound real low while I'm sounding real crispy and sexy.
I think this is setting on y'all issue because my output.
Ain't nothing but men here. Pause.
I don't know. Sometimes I gotta wonder about Ravish.
Let me turn my mic down. What, me? What,
shit.
me?
That's
God
crazy.
damn. Okay.
Man says sus in the chat.
Alright, do I sound better now?
You sound all right. Sound kind of sexy today, Candace. What you been drinking tea?
I haven't had no coffee.
Voice is smooth.
Right now.
That voice is pretty smooth today.
Just woke up like 2 fucking hours ago.
Sounding smooth.
You sound pretty low though.
Well, that like I said, my output volume is on max. I just put my input on 100.
What you on today?
Nothing else I can do other than that. I'm on my computer since you seem to think it's so much better. And
it should be. It should be better. It should be better than a fucking phone.
And yet you claim I sound low. So
I mean, I don't know what's going on in your residence. That's just the bottom line. I don't know what the hell going on in your residence, but
they hating on this weather. This weather's nice today.
Up. But it's
like I said, why don't you try adjusting your goddamn settings?
My settings is fine because people can hear me just fine. People, yes, they're fine.
Max.
They're fine. People can hear me just fine. And then when I'm doing
she sound better though.
When I'm doing AGS
Light,
she
sound a little bit better though.
It's the same shit, yeah, but she could barely hear it though. When I'm doing AGS Light, everything is cool. So my shit is on point. You did.
You plug in that AGS Light. You the star. All right. Okay.
Yeah, man, so I don't know, man. We'll see. Yeah, man. Anyway, AGS Podcast, episode 75, man. We here. Let's get into these intros. Go ahead. Let's start with the guests. Who we got?
See, Violent and Kid Smooth, man. The best spot. Yeah.
Go ahead with your intro.
I'll start. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy FC Violent, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the panel, man. I appreciate the invite, man. Let's get this started, man.
All right. They saying it's an echo now. I do hear echo. So
I hear echo.
I didn't hear it when I first came in here. Now I hear echo.
A little bit of echo.
Okay.
I don't know who it is. I can't say it's Candace or anybody, but I'm just saying it just started. Yeah, Smooth, you there?
Yep, I'm here. What's up, everybody? It's the best spot.
All right. And go ahead, Ravish.
Hey, man, hit me on Twitter. You know how we doing, man. Shout out to the guests, FC Violent and Kid Smooth. Shout out to the chat, man. It's an Xbox affair, baby. We doing it. Yeah.
Go ahead, Dark Cloud.
Hey.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Good to be here. Let's get this rolling.
All right, Candace.
What's up? Let's just enjoy it. That's it.
All right. So, hold on. We got anybody else? No, that's everybody. All right, yeah. So, yeah, welcome, man. We got some people out today. I think Drew is out and Melon is out. So, yeah, but we here. Anyway, I know, Smooth, you said you only got like an hour, right? So let's just get right into this this Xbox talk, man. We can start talking about the Xbox and the Game Awards, man. So y'all already know the Game Awards was just this past Thursday, and there was a premature reveal of the Xbox Series X. And, yeah, Smooth, you've been losing your mind, man. And I kind of hate you right now. I like Jerry. But Smooth is getting on my motherfucking nerves, man. But anyway, you know, what's up, man? What's good, man? What y'all think? I mean, you know, this is what, the fourth generation for Xbox? They never won. They've always been losers. You think something's going to change this time? I mean, let us hear it. What's up?
It's not even, to me, I'm not even thinking about that. It's just the hype for a real next generation coming through. Like, I'm just ready for next generation. I'm so over with this generation right now. So
yeah, I feel that. I've been over this generation.
I actually feel that too now.
Yeah.
I didn't get it at first, but I'm really there now.
Go ahead. What you was about to say, Smooth?
No, I'm just excited. I went back. I watched your reaction. I was a little bit disappointed in your reaction, but but no, I'm just. I guess I don't know if it's. I was always going to be excited, but I think it's the element of surprise because none of this stuff really like leaked like for us to be prepared for it like that. So, and I feel like it's December, and I didn't expect this. I'm expecting, you know, the usual February, March, April, something like that, and then E3. But no, it's like now I'm just like, man, let's hurry up and get this shit out of here. We can bring on 2020 now because now I want to see what Sony's gonna do, how they gonna like reveal their system and whatnot, what it's gonna look like, because. I know there was like a lot of like the design is polarizing, the name is polarizing. I don't mind the design, and I really don't mind the name. Given like the times that we're in with like our smart devices and whatnot, and like if you think about the names aren't at this point don't really even matter now. I mean, I just last month for the Black Friday Verizon sale, I went and to join Verizon. I was like, okay, I want iPhone. They didn't bring me iPhone 10 or iPhone 8. They bought me the iPhone. They say you can have the iPhone 11 Pro Max or the iPhone 11. You know what I mean? And I'm like, obviously, I want the stronger, the more expensive one, and that's what I did. So, like, just for people who were on the name is gonna confuse people. It's like we went through this before, but
we did go through this, and we already seen that the name can hurt sales with the Wii and the Wii U. Like, we already seen it happen, so it's not like people are like just reaching. We already seen the name fuck up a lot, and I was working at GameStop at the time, so I seen it firsthand that the name could definitely confuse people to a certain extent.
Yeah, but true, but the Wii U looked like the Wii. You just had a tablet added on.
Yeah,
so I thought it was
that's true.
Even I thought the Wii U was an extension.
That's true. What'd you say, Candace?
But like, even beyond the whole Wii U thing, consoles aren't necessarily the same as iPhones, because iPhones have all this, like, when you get an iPhone, a large percent of the time you're trying to just have an iPhone. You're trying to be seen with an iPhone, or at least that's how I see it. That may not be how you iPhone use.
I mean, they're separated by numbers. So
yeah, nobody's pulling out an iPhone 4 to show off to me.
Oh, of course, because like iPhone has this whole planned obsolescence thing with their batteries. That's a whole nother thing. But with consoles, like, literally, I was in I was gonna say an Xbox. I was in a GameStop like yesterday or the day before, and a woman walked in and was like, "Do you guys have 360 games? I just bought the console," and blah blah blah. I wasn't listening that closely, and like, literally, she just bought an Xbox 360. So people will still be going in there like, I want an Xbox. And then they will probably be that, how much you trying to spend? Because you can buy this console and play all these games, or you can buy this console and play all these games, plus some games that haven't come out yet. And I mean, there's a reason the Wii sold so much. People like cheap things with a lot of, I mean, the PS2, right? That's why that kept selling. It was cheaper and it had a huge backlog. So I see how it could hurt the Xbox, but also it doesn't matter. They called their third generation console the Xbox One, so yeah. It is.
Did they already start changing the Xbox games box art to the point where it just says Xbox at the top?
Have they?
Oh, that would be something you have to tell us, Smooth. I mean,
no, I haven't bought a physical game for Xbox.
As far as I know, it still say Xbox One at the top. As far as I know, you did.
Yeah, the name could have been.
Yeah, go ahead.
The name could have been more absolute and bit like if it was called like Infinite or something, or maybe even 720. Like, it just. I think the name could. I don't care about the way it looks aesthetically, but give me some color variations.
There will be color variations.
Yeah, there probably be color.
Yeah, I want the blood red, the crypt blue. Give me the gangrene. I want. Yeah.
Oh no, I don't think those color variants. I think they're gonna be like, they're gonna move how
it's gonna be black and white.
I think black, white, and possibly like gray.
I'm quite sure they're gonna do some theme joints.
Yeah, white.
You know, I'm quite sure.
That's exactly what I was.
Yo.
I mean,
Microsoft does better than Sony. They know how to flip a console.
Yeah, they definitely know how to do a theme console that people still won't buy. But yeah, shout out to Emmanuel A for the super chat. He said, "Can Candace do a ASMR gaming channel?" And
no, I'm good, bro.
And we
just listen to the podcast.
And we got let me see, we got a little F-boy. Candace, tell Jabba's son to get off your back.
Oh damn, bro! Yeah, I ain't got it.
Oh, and we got another one on Emmanuel A. He said, "Let's go smooth." All right,
let's go. The real MVP, y'all recognize.
Yeah. What else? Yeah, so I'm thinking they're gonna do different colors and stuff like that. Probably do some themes, man. They do better themes. Like, they do put more thought into their themes than Sony. Sony is lazy as fuck when they come to their themes, but I guess with the way they sell, they don't have to try hard. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely what that is.
Yeah, I mean, they just slap stickers on it and call it a fucking theme. At least Microsoft, they'll change the sounds of the console and all that type of shit. Like,
change the buttons.
Yeah, they really put some thought into their themed consoles, man. But I don't really care about the look. It is what it is. It looked like a small form factor PC.
I don't know. It looks boring as a console. Like, just as
let me ask.
So what
let me ask FC Violent.
What console looks fun?
Oh, go ahead.
Well, I mean, it doesn't look like.
What the fuck? It looks boring as a console. What the point out a fun console that it looks fun.
It looks like. You want to know what looks like a fun console? The Eraser console. The PlayStation Pro looks like.
Oh, no, the PlayStation 3 was kind of clean with that flossy, you can get your fingerprint on everything.
George Foreman grip.
That patented leather look.
You know what I'm saying?
It looked like the
PS3 look.
All the grill dads out there, for all the grills dads out there.
George Foreman.
Nintendo's the
with the
only
Wakanda slippers. Yeah, that's what
wash your hands before you touch anything.
Nintendo's the only platform holder that still make consoles or devices that look like toys. Like,
that's true. But still, it's weird. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's a weird form factor.
What I wanted to ask FC Violent and Kid Smooth, with the way the console looks, and we just talked about that, how we really don't care. Do you think they're kind of neglecting the Japanese market? Of course, they didn't really have a presence there.
I mean, why would
they? But the way it looks, like that shit is half the size of any Japanese apartment.
No, but why would they care about the Japanese when they don't buy this shit, dog? They don't care about Xbox.
I mean, well, Phil Spencer.
That's true.
I mean, that's true.
I mean, they're going at the Japanese market differently because most of the Japanese market favor mobile, right? So they got a console or ecosystem for that. That's why they're targeting the xCloud for, I think, strictly for those Asian like countries, because they're not gonna buy the console. The shit is very Americanized. It's a fucking PC. That's basically what it is. Let's be real.
China, I thought you were
China and South Korea are most likely because they're very big PC markets, but Japan, mobile is king there, man. So I don't see that being an issue. But real quick, I didn't get my 2 cents on this, the whole naming. Like the Series X and I think the Series S it's just continuation of what they did this gen. The X came out, it's supposed to explain like it's supposed to be the premium system, right? And the S came out, which is like the more consumer friendly system. So when they're doing the series, they're switching to like an iPhone model almost, right? Yeah. Like they have like the Max, whatever the highest thing is, and it's gonna go from Max 1 or whatever and continue on. This is like, so for now on, it's just called the Xbox. And then what type of Xbox you want is the Series X.
Absolutely.
So that's how it is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, everybody's missing the point that the name is just went back to Xbox.
Mad simple. Yeah, it's just Xbox.
The name
then when next generation comes out,
Series X,
what is it going to be?
Series X2.
Series X1? Series X2?
Because generations are over.
Okay, so what about this generation that just ended with is called an X?
Nah, they're going to discontinue
the Xbox
that.
One generation, that's done.
Yeah, it's over with.
Okay, how is it done if they're being forward compatible?
Oh, okay.
No, so they're not gonna push it. No, go ahead, Smooth. I'll go ahead.
They'll still support it software-wise for people, and just like the 360 still is technically still being supported and whatnot. But in terms of like the one day, they'll stop producing them, meaning they'll stop making them. They'll be,
all right.
Of course, there's going to be their options.
Imagine. All right, none of us are hardcore gamers. We don't watch YouTube videos. We don't read anything right now. You're just an gamer. You're not going to be confused by.
Absolutely not.
Your mic is like cutting out.
All right.
Because you got to understand, you act like they're just going to throw the console out there and that's it. They're gonna market the console. They're gonna market this thing. So ain't like somebody's gonna come out of a cave and just walk into the store and decide I want an Xbox. You know what I mean? No, they're gonna see it. There's gonna be awareness between now and then.
Sit on the shelves like it always do. So what the fuck? No, but everybody's fine.
Hey, well, you know Microsoft be getting in that ass though.
Regardless of marketing and advertising, there's still parents that don't know what fucking Xbox is out right now.
Yeah, but the kids do.
Yeah, but the kids
not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Come on, no. See, like we grew up in a different era. The kids nowadays, they grew up in this digital shit. They grew up in the Instagram. They grew up in the iPhone. They grew up on all that.
Though the kids definitely know that they don't want one. Yep. So he's absolutely right because they don't want one. This is a fact. Listen, I'm telling y'all.
I mean,
the Xbox.
He's saying, bro.
The Xbox brand.
You holding that line?
The Xbox brand is so tainted right now. It's crazy. I know people that don't even know anything about any of this gaming shit online. They don't do none of this, and they know that the Xbox is shit. Like that's a fact. Like it's deep. It's deep.
You gotta get out of Philly, my guy.
I ain't in Philly. You gotta get out of Philly, my
guy.
What do?
No, he in Georgia.
Philly no more.
Not in Philly.
Oh, he ain't?
Yeah, he in Georgia.
It's deep out here.
He in the middle of nowhere in Georgia.
Yeah, that's what happened.
My brother was a hardcore Xbox fan. Now he's all PlayStation. You don't want to touch an Xbox.
We'll see.
Hey, but you know what?
Ain't nothing to see. This is the fourth generation, and they ain't never won or even came close.
Change,
ain't
bro.
changing.
Hold up, y'all also forgetting something super important. Microsoft and Sony done basically capitalize on their next generation fans by making games backwards compatible and having digital games that you bought. Who's gonna throw away 150 games that they have on their Xbox or PS4 to jump ship to another hardware?
That's
let me counter that.
The key difference.
The
exclusive
console
Adds
games.
that both ways, but
Hey, hold on. Let me read this super chat.
If Microsoft can,
super chat.
If Microsoft can get their personnel with the devs right and come out with the right games, coupled with their let's be real. Their advertisement is A1. Like, I mean, if you're watching Walking Dead, you're gonna see 20 fucking Microsoft ads, man. Like, if they can combine the product with the advertisement, they got a shot.
Advertisement obviously ain't A1 because they ain't moving no consoles. The Switch has passed the Xbox
because of the product, baby.
Yo. That's not true though, dog. Like in UK, the number one selling unit was the SAD. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was making fun of that. There was no confusion there.
That shit.
What you mean for Black Friday? That shit was cheap.
Listen, that shit.
The point is, they bought the shit.
But overall, it didn't win Black Friday overall.
I know. I'm talking about in UK. I mean, but the shit sold. You would think that nobody buys Xboxes. That's not the case.
Listen, Sony and Nintendo, they've been winners in all territories. We can't keep nitpicking. All right, relax.
Look.
That is
we just
got.
Hold on, let me get the super chat.
We out here, man.
Wild. Shout outs to Big Alabasas. He said, kick Candace and Kid Smooth out of the podcast. Be nice, people. Be nice.
What?
Be nice.
What? No respect.
Man, come on, man. Put some spec on it, man.
The thing about cell phones and shit, they are separated by like numbers and things like that. So, 10, 11, it's kind of easy to understand rather than Xbox One X, Xbox Series X. Come on, man. That's too close.
It's just Xbox and in the model, in the make and model. Xbox is the make and model.
But phones have a make and model with a number.
Right, but this is the first time they're doing it. They're doing this to like kind of future proof. So the next Xboxes or whatever is going to be Series 2.
You didn't see Apple come out with another iPhone X2 Pro? They didn't do that. They went to a whole different number.
You know what iPad they're on?
Yeah, I have it.
What is it?
The 10. What is it? The 11. Whatever. The 11-inch.
See, you identify by the inch.
Really? iPads identify differently, though.
iPads. You talking about cell phones and iPads? They barely update their iPads.
Are they all entertainment devices though?
No, people look at technology in different ways, in different genres. iPads are not just iPads, but pads in general, tablets, they're looked at differently. Sometimes they're marketed by inch. The same thing with Surface Pro.
So you understand inches, but you don't understand a name.
It's not that I don't understand. It's that the basic casual.
Listen, you can understand the differences in numbers.
Just come out with
Apple market.
Apple just came out with an iPad 10, and all the reviews are saying this is confusing. What is different about this? Go look up any YouTube video. So what are you talking about?
But you still buy it though. People still buy it.
No, I bought the 11 Pro, my nigga. Fall back.
But listen,
what? The iPhone,
the iPad, Apple is a household name. It's a very popular product that Xbox is not. So people buy Apple products regardless. You bought one. I mean, you bought that trash. So yeah, it's just people buy Apple products regardless, dog. You know what I mean?
It's considered high end,
right?
Even though it's
the trash ass iPhone, man.
High end, man. Android all day, y'all.
I just said,
Droid, baby.
A toy,
you already know.
A Pixel, bro. You already
Galaxy
know.
in this motherfucker.
A Pixel 1080p.
That's one thing we
you
could
keep
agree
on
on.
shouting that Pixel 1080p old ass bullshit.
S10, baby.
You can keep hating all day.
It's 1080p. Old, blurry. Nobody want that. Shit.
You know what's not blurry and old? My 4K photos.
That shit fucking amazing. 200 pixels per inch. Hey, shout outs to Biz the Kid.
Got an iPhone corporate slave.
Shout outs to Biz the Kid Gaming. He said, I was just saying to myself, if Xbox should just make a PC with the Xbox OS like Steam PCs, but then I realized they already have. The hardware power is on us, and they can hopefully just focus on games. So that's from Biz the Kid Gaming. And that's what it looked like to me. It looked like a small form factor PC with the Xbox logo.
That's what it is, man.
You know what I'm saying?
But the Steam PC did not pop off.
What, the Steam box?
Because
they don't have a name in the console space. Of course, it's not gonna pop off.
Anybody that's like going to PC gaming, you know, they pretty much want to get an actual PC, not like a console. Like
PC gaming is not for everybody, bro.
Nah, it's not.
PC gaming is definitely.
I see a lot of frauds in the chat, and people say I'm gonna get a PC.
I mean,
yeah, but it's still not for everybody because you're so used to being on the couch.
It's a lot. It's a lot of people jumping to PC. Like we've seen more people jump to PC this generation than we ever have. It's a lot of people jumping.
I was just about to.
Yeah, PC's more accessible now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But there's a lot of guys out there that are just natural console gamers. They'll go back, they'll try the PC and they'll jump right back into the console thing.
I think that's basically where I'm at. Like
I think they go hand in hand. Like I think you should have a PC as well as a console.
That's I think
everybody should have a computer.
Everybody in the panel got a PC, but I'm just saying not everyone's like want to play
about PC the game. Like
yeah. And I got a gaming rig too, but I'm just saying it's not. I know for a fact it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, being that you got a gaming rig, are you gonna go out and get the next Xbox?
Yeah, that announcement sold it for me. I was on the fence. I was like, am I gonna get a 3080 Ti or am I gonna get
what kind of hardware you got?
I got a 1080 right now.
You got
Yeah, so I skipped on the 2080 because the power difference wasn't enough for me. So I was like, all right, let me get that 3080.
Enough between what?
Like,
1080?
Hold on that. 1080 to 2080. Nah, that shit ain't worth it for the price. Nah, not for me.
No. 2080 is much powerful than a 1080.
Not with the price, dog.
It's like 800 or something like that for a 2080.
Nigga, 800 more for a little bit more.
Not a little bit more. That shit was like fucking 30 frames more. Like that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's a pretty nice jump.
Not for me, man.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if you at like high frame.
I mean the ray tracing shit is still brand new. I mean I'm running this shit at 100 frames. You know what I mean? I'm still good, 1440p.
So you got a gaming PC. All you got to do is upgrade the graphics card, right? Or what's your CPU?
CPU's I gotta look at that.
Oh, nope. You better off getting the freaking Series X.
You don't even know what you're doing. Just get a goddamn console.
I mean, I'm not even gonna.
I don't know off the top of my head, bro.
No.
It's all
just
good,
get a
man.
goddamn console.
Yeah, shit. Fuck a PC.
i7 677K, some shit. Something like that.
700K.
Get these consoles.
6700K.
Hey, shout out to Tony Wood 25. He said, "Who said UK? LOL." That's FC Violent.
I said
then
UK.
You got shout outs to Midnight.
He probably thought it was me.
Midnight Cry 7. Thank you for the super chat. Play up. And then we got chill, relax, Big Alabasas, relax. They not toxic. We just all talking games, man. And then we got Tony Wood 25. He said Xbox cats are the same as these cowboy people. Talking this wait until next year stuff. Why y'all do this to yourselves? It's over. So stop.
Hey.
Yo, somebody mute your mic.
Who rolled down their window in the car?
Jesus.
Hey, shout out to Kenny Wilson. He said Google Pixel Gang. Let's go.
Also, we got Emmanuel A.
That's
He
10, baby.
said PC gaming should be banned. It's bad for the environment.
X.
Nah, everybody fanboys get a little toxic.
Hey, have you ever been hacked?
And it's fun.
Shit.
Man, y'all pony niggas was wilding out this past week. Though.
Don't say y'all.
I mean, not you. I'm talking about the people in the chat. But for those who, for the shoe fits, I'm talking about.
I mean, shit. Sony been.
And then companies,
Sony
you know what I mean? Got a nigga work for Sony talking about, y'all better get this straight. Like, you better get fired. You better put that tweet down. What the fuck wrong with you? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. This nigga wilding. So you work for Sony, you gonna at PlayStation? You don't sit your ass down?
Oh, this was a good week, was it not? It was funny as fuck.
Yo, this shit was wilding. I mean, damn. Niggas,
So,
next time we're gonna roll up the PlayStation. I wish y'all niggas would roll up the PlayStation. Go to San Francisco. I would love to see that shit.
So, how much y'all thinking this thing gonna cost?
The Xbox
$500 to $600.
same.
Yeah, about
I
$5
think they're
bills.
both going to be 5 to 6. I don't really think there's going to be any large
The sweet spot is 5.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen this. I seen this.
We're talking about this game, though. You know what I'm
this
saying?
Batch dude, man, like.
Nah, that nigga wild, bro.
I
Nah.
didn't see him
This
retweet
motherfucker
it.
said that
What
shit
happened?
is gonna favor the 2080 Ti. Oh my God, that boy, he stay lying, he stay getting exposed. I don't know why he don't fucking stop. This dude is the worst. Talking about that shit gonna favor a 2080 Ti.
He probably got that shit from Review Tech. Review Tech said that on his
Review Tech is another
laughed at
dumbass. Anybody listen to these people are fucking retarded, dog. Listen, first of all, digital. If you watch Digital Foundry, that joint gonna probably be on par with like a 5700 XT or some shit like that. First of all, it ain't.
But they're just guessing too, though.
Yeah,
they're
because
guessing.
of what they
Everybody's
said.
guessing, man. That shit look like a
because they
PC.
said-
In order to get that power, you gotta have.
They said
They're going based off an existing card.
no, listen, because they said it's going to be double the power of the fucking the X. And listen, AMD doesn't even have a graphics card that favors the 2080 Ti right now. You think that shit is going to be in a fucking console?
They don't have ray tracing either, though, right? Do they have a ray tracing card right now?
At $500, man. Come on, man, knock it off.
I don't know, man. I'm just saying they built the shit to look like a box for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
so we'll see. We'll wait
Shit
and
ain't coming
see.
nowhere near no PC of no fucking 2080 Ti. It's not coming nowhere near.
Nah, it's not gonna hit the max. I don't think it's gonna hit the max. But for majority of the niggas that ain't got that, it's gonna be better than their PCs. That's a fact.
That's
a fact.
I don't think they have a 2080 Ti because the quality is so much better. Because I do understand that whole lie.
Yeah, I don't.
No, I'm just saying. Like, and shout out to Bond. Did Bond ever upgrade his 1070?
Bond got a 1070 Ti.
That's what I'm talking about. The next Xbox is gonna be better than that 1070 though.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. For niggas that's below that,
I don't know.
you need to upgrade.
I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see.
really?
We're gonna have to wait and see. A 1070 Ti, you know.
It's not gonna handle it, bro. Not ray
I
tracing.
don't know, man. I mean, that's yeah. Well, it doesn't do ray tracing now, so no. I mean, and we got to see what type of form of ray tracing that the PC, the console's gonna even do. You know what I'm saying? It might be some watered down bullshit.
It's a hardware base. So we'll see. I don't like to speculate this shit until I see it, but I mean, for a fact, now if you ain't upgraded to 2080 or 1080, shit's gonna be underpowered.
We're gonna find out more on January 6th.
Oh, at CES when they announced the new card. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's when you know what's in the systems. Because I think the cards that they showed at SES is gonna be very similar to what's coming out next year for the consoles.
Yeah, all that 2080 Ti talk, man, just get it out your head now. And it ain't fucking happening. AMD don't even make nothing for PC that can fucking rival a 2080 Ti or 2080 for that matter. So all this shit gonna be in this console, and it's gonna still be $500-$600. Come on, man. God damn. Like, how many times we got to go through this shit every generation or every time a new console is announced? Nothing they going to put in this box is going to rival anything on PC when it comes to high-end graphics cards. It's not going to come close. PC is still going to have the best fucking multiplats. The best place to play your multiplats and all the high frame rates and the G-Sync and all that fly shit. Like, relax.
This nigga turned this shit to a PC commercial, bro. We console games out here. What you mean?
So bored. Like,
Jesus,
about to go to sleep for real right now.
What's this PC
When you got some trash, I bet you will go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my problem.
This nigga PC Max. Everybody in the chat put G's.
I just never cared enough to invest in people.
I mean, you barely play the games you got now.
That shouldn't even be an argument, though.
Matter. You know what I'm saying? We talking to the gamers. You know what I mean? We talking to the gamers.
Everybody in your chat, console games. This nigga talking about PC games.
We do it all.
Yeah, everybody taking shots.
We do it all, man. We do it all. But anyway, what you want to talk about? You want to talk about the Xbox failing? Because that's what's going to happen. It's going to fail.
Nah, let's talk about no. Let's talk about the games, baby. Let's talk about the game. Nah, we're taking it over. Me and Smooth taking it over now. Listen.
What games? What games? You talk about
I'm talking about Hellblade too. No. Let's talk about the Game Awards.
Let's talk about Hellblade.
Let's talk about Hellblade.
Hold on. You talking about?
Hold on. The game that trumped everything that was shown.
Hold on. Are you talking about the game that y'all was calling?
Let's talk about that.
Listen.
Hold on.
Listen. Hold on. Time out. Are you talking about the game?
How many? Hold on. Time out. Wait, Hard8.
No, I'm going before all that. Hold on. We going back. Hold up. You talking about the game that when it was only on Sony, the one that y'all was calling the walking simulator, and it was some trash. That game?
Hey, don't say y'all. Don't say y'all. I'll beat that shit. Don't say y'all.
The Xbox community.
Yo, first of all,
no, for real. There's a lot of frauds out there. That's true.
The Xbox community was shitting on that game when it wasn't on Xbox. Now y'all hype.
Nigga,
now y'all hype.
That's the same for anything, bro.
Man, listen.
Up until it came to Xbox.
It's just like when they're saying MLB The Show is this and that, and half the niggas ain't even play this shit. But now it's multiplayer, it's trash. It's the same shit.
Right? See, whereas I still haven't played Hellblade. May pick it up on my Switch.
Good game.
Trash.
It's a good game.
Trash.
I didn't get into it.
Shit combat, shit story, walking simulator.
Shout out to AP, brother. The AP nigga, the Sony dude, he's talking about like he wrote a whole novel about how he was disappointed in Sony. 2019 been a bad year for Sony. Homeboy was like, he added everybody, the janitor at Sony. He added everybody. It's like, listen, how you gonna have Xbox show a new console and show a new game that trumps everything that was shown? And like he was just going in, so like you got people reacting to that after that show. So
all they pussies are going to be.
Shout out to AP.
Once the PlayStation have their event, the reveal the PlayStation 5, all the pussies going to be cleaned up. That's crying right now. I got to get to these super chats.
True. The first game that they revealed though on the PlayStation 5 was a fucking multiplayer.
That wasn't really Sony. That's not really. You know what I mean? I mean it's.
Nigga, that was their release. Like, Xbox showed their Scarlet game.
That was Xbox. That had nothing to do with PlayStation, dog.
I'm saying though, the very first game that you know about that's coming to PlayStation 5 is that.
But I mean,
what does that mean?
Bad
optics.
What does that mean? That's all I'm saying.
Have y'all been in generations before? Like the early part of the generation, there is always.
But hold on, but Sony ain't even was really there. They're gonna do their own thing, and it's gonna blow anything that Microsoft is gonna do. Like this is just the fact.
We'll see. I thought she was a PC game, and now
listen.
From a PC game into a Sony.
I'm with you for a reason. I keep it 100. Like it is what it is.
Nah, yeah. I'm sensing a little bit of agenda going on here.
It's the truth. It ain't no agenda. It's the truth.
This nigga went from like, PC everything. But Sony gonna beat the shit out of Xbox. Like, come on, nigga.
Where's the lie though? Where's the lie? If you can point out a lie, I'll shut up. Hold on. If you can point out the lie, I will shut up. Point out the lie.
Nigga said 3080 Ti.
Point out the lie.
But that Gearbox did that.
Point out the lie.
Wait.
Hold on.
Real quick. Wait, real quick. Let me get this real quick. Emmanuel A said, if you can pay $1K for a PC, 700 Xbox is still good. For the record, Hard 8 is definitely the truth, but my nigga's growing a ponytail. So
I have a PlayStation. Listen, it ain't my fault. Y'all can't handle. Listen, it ain't my fault. Y'all can't handle the truth. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Sony has been dominant. Sony has been dominant since their inception. It's not my fault. That ain't my fault. I'm just telling you the truth.
Who cares though?
Who cares? They're gonna do it again.
Xbox is never gonna win any generation.
Hold on.
It don't matter.
They're gonna do it again.
But y'all talk. Who cares about Hellblade? But did you see any actual gameplay? Tell me what game. So what is that? So what does that mean? How many games showed a great engine?
Engine and gameplay is different. You know that, right?
It's not the same.
I know that.
All right.
So how many games have shown in-engine trailer?
Hold on, I got a lot of super chats.
Sony is down.
Hold on. I got a lot of super chats I gotta get to. I gotta get to the super chats, man, because people was already getting on me for missing them. So let me get to these joints, man. There's a difference between in-engine and in-game. Just want to say that.
Who making a pony noise?
That's right.
I did that.
Hey, he wear earrings and shit, so you gotta pardon him. Shout outs to Flaffy. He said, "Ew, FC Violent, LOL." Hey, what up, bro? And then
what's good, homie?
Got Urban Combat 1000. He said, "What's up, fam? That new Xbox looking like a tall GameCube, Xbox Cube X."
Ooh, facts. That's what it is. I didn't like the GameCube.
It's a tower, boy.
This shit looks nothing like a GameCube.
He said a tall GameCube. Shout outs to Lionel. He said the thing about the whole PC thing is these console manufacturers are putting their exclusives on PC, what makes PC more appealing. You might see more people jump if every game is available on PC. That's definitely a fact, because if that's true, people are going to want to play these games in the best possible way, and if they can, they will.
If they want, if they're gonna build decent
if they're gonna build. Stop thinking everybody broke, my nigga. Like people can build decent PCs.
Nigga, what you mean?
Y'all think everybody just got some shit? Like they could build a decent PC.
Shout out to Port. No. Shout out to my guy Porter.
Relax.
This nigga's talking about I'm gonna build a PC, but he ain't got a pro. Like I'm just saying, you got to spend a little bit more money to get what you want, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Who ain't got a pro?
My guy. Who
ain't got a pro?
Your king, man. The king pony himself.
Hold on.
He ain't got a pro, but he talking about I'm gonna build a PC.
Hold on.
A nigga about to build a
The sassy leprechaun ain't got a fucking pro.
He doesn't have a pro. That's what I'm saying. He the head pony. Doesn't have a pro, but he wants to build a PC. So for them niggas that on the PlayStation talking about I'm gonna build a PC, that shit gonna cost a lot more than you think.
It is. I priced it a few
Question.
times.
Hey, hold on. I gotta finish the super chat. They backed up, man. Shout out to Tony Wood 25. He said Xbox gamers need to start a Me Too campaign. Microsoft did y'all the way Weinstein been doing those chicks. LOL. And then we got
all I'm saying though. Yeah, you got more on that. Go ahead.
If you got a response to that, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, listen. Xbox already went through that whole like, yo, why games going to PC and shit like that. Y'all going through that now, so I feel bad for y'all.
Who you talking
It's gonna
about?
be a long fucking 2020.
What Sony games going to PC?
Horizon Zero Dawn going to PC.
Do you have any proof of
We'll
that?
see. Listen. Just remember this podcast.
You're talking about a rumor when literally all your games are on PC.
Nigga, I got a PC. I'm good over here. But I'm just saying for those who don't. Listen, I got y'all.
I like how you use that PC as your defense.
Okay.
Hold on. He used that PC as defense real quick. Hold up, though. I thought you was an Xbox dude, though. Hold up, though. Nah.
You can't tell me I don't.
No. Soon it was convenient for you.
I got my EA.
Player. Hold up.
I got my
Hold up.
It was good.
Soon as it was convenient, you used that PC as defense real fucking quick, my nigga.
Nah, see what he's showing me? Nah, he trying to throw that PC argument like I ain't got it. That shit don't work on me.
I already know you have a PC.
He told you earlier he had a PC.
You can literally say I'll never buy an Xbox again and get all their games. You cannot say
That's
that
true.
100% on the PlayStation.
I gotta finish these super chats.
Not yet.
I'm telling you, it's not gonna happen.
These super chat.
People didn't think that first party Sony's gonna make a baseball game for everybody else either.
To happen. That's not a Sony exclusive. That's not their England studio.
That's a Sony studio. They're paying a license to make games on the Switch.
Sony engine.
Hey, hold on.
What does that mean? Hold on.
That was the reason why it wasn't going to PC. That's what I heard.
That's what they said.
Did you know that the engine that made Tiny Metal for Switch is a Sony engine? They've been doing that. What's the excuse now?
Yo, my guy.
I gotta finish these super chats. Hold up. Before they,
my bad. Go ahead. Yeah, they coming. Keep coming in.
Right? I gotta
hit that like button.
Keep it current. All right, Clifton the Colored Milkman. He said people who downplay PC got potatoes or they broke.
That's a fact.
Yeah, for the most part. Because anybody that experienced PC at a pretty decent rig, they know what's going on. Shout outs to Emmanuel A. He said, "Who's the AP dude? I love a Sony roast."
Okay.
Bruh.
I don't know who it is.
You just hit up one of your ponies in the chat, man. They'll link you.
You know, an Xbox dude is strong when he used the word pony. That's a strong Xbox dude. So, shout out to FC Violence.
Listen, y'all got me on the show for a reason. You got me on the show for a reason. It was good.
Shout outs to
they want that smoke.
Shout outs to Brandon Young. He says, Sony show A Last of Us 2 on PS5. It's over for the Xbox talk.
Nigga, it's on the PS4.
No, he said if they show it.
So what? That game right now looks better than anything on Xbox One X.
We go, okay. So we fighting now.
All right, we got one for Urban Combat.
What happened?
Hey, that Hellblade clip looked bad.
Where's that energy at?
Luca.
What energy?
Hey, that Hellblade clip looked good.
Hold on. So, for the energy I'm getting from you is I feel like you really strong in that Sony cam. That's your blood,
Sony,
huh?
right?
He works with Sony. Yeah, he's
okay. Wait, are you that dude that was threatening them? Hope it ain't you, bro. Hope it ain't you.
No.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say. Whoever that nigga is, you need to relax. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. So you got stock and shit. I got you. You getting checked.
Stock, bread.
You getting paid to defend. I got you.
Look at his Twitter.
Yeah, but I'm also defending because it's sensible.
Hey, let me finish these super chats.
So what you gonna do when they put their games on PC? You gonna keep that energy? You gonna throw your PlayStation in the trash?
For what? I game on PC.
Wait a minute, DC. Didn't you post a picture of all your PlayStation games and you said they was going to be out of there?
They going to the pawn shop. They going to the pawn shop.
Oh, you did that?
Yeah, I did say that.
You did that. Wait a minute.
Get ready. You might start putting them bitches in the box because you making that trip, homie.
DC, wait.
Hold on. I gotta finish these super chats. Hold up. I gotta finish these super chats.
Where you at, DC?
I gotta finish these super chats. Shout outs to Urban Combat.
Keep that same energy.
I still got that same
Urban
energy.
Combat 1000, man. He said, what did he say? That's Xbox look like an air mattress pump. Urban Combat 1000. And then we got another one.
Yeah, that's true.
We got another one.
That shit. That shit.
We got another one from Flaffy, 1101. He said, wait, hold up. What happened to showing games too early? Now Xbox on board? Man, they need to shut the fuck up. All right.
Facts.
And then we got...
Nah, Phil feeling that bag. He got that bag now. He ready.
Didn't he get the bag when he came in? Like,
I know, but he was. You take over something that was failing. Yeah, I mean, you can't be talking shit right at the bat. You got to fix your shit first. Nah, I mean, like he became the boss.
All right, kiddies, can I finish? Thank you. Shout outs to More Rice. He said, shout out from Philly, longtime fan of the podcast. Shout outs to you, man. Okay, we got the beauty savage in the building. Ash and Luca. I need her in here right now. I need Luca here right now. Because FC Violent, you know about the rap from Luca. I need her here right now.
Nah. She know how to get down. She invites me.
I need that energy. I'm there. Energy right now, man. Shout out to the panel. Not shutting up when the super chats are behind. Talk about relatable. Good to see you on, FC. Yeah, I seen that clip. Luca is a savage. I was clutching my pearls. I was scared. She's a savage. And we got Tony Wood 25. He said, only Hard 8 can get away with inviting guests to his show just to body him. My guy already tossed 5 TDs and we're not even an hour into the show. LOL.
He hating. He hating. Tony Wood put that. He extra.
Tony Wood 25.
Say body and FC and Smooth.
Listen, FC already exposed himself when he brung that PC for protection. You did. You did. Because you was talking about this Xbox. No, nigga. Nah, you was talking about this Xbox. No, you was pro Xbox. And then when that back, was against the wall, you brought that PC up for defense. Yes.
Nigga, I gave him on everything.
We got Big Alabasta. He said, if you have...
I got a Switch too. What's good?
Really? Okay. All right.
I game on everything. I'm a gamer.
Shout out to Big Alabasta. He said, if you have Jack and Kid Smooth on the next podcast, I'm out. Yo, what is all that noise in the background?
I think that's somebody. I think DC's
somebody fucking grinding.
He's putting his PlayStation games in boxes.
Yo, is somebody at the fucking...
man, I'm on my goddamn...
Yo, is somebody at the dentist? Yo, mute your mic. God damn, is somebody at the fucking dentist? Like your teeth getting drilled? What the fuck? Shit all loud and shit, man. God damn. Jesus. Yo, relax, Big Alabastus. Relax, Big Alabastus. It's all good, man. Shout outs to Biz the Kid Gaming. He said, people moving towards PC is exactly what Xbox is preparing for. As PC still away console gamers, they're securing the bag because they know they can't compete. All right? Okay, now we all caught up.
The ecosystem.
God damn.
It's an ecosystem.
There we go.
And we got one more. Truth Hurt says, shout out to the fraud clown FC for coming on the podcast to humiliate himself. You're trying too hard. Settle down.
Yo, keep those super chats. I ain't replying to you super chats.
Settle down, X-Thought. All right.
So we got haters. Okay,
I always got haters. I already know. Keep that energy. Keep replying though.
All right.
It's gonna cost you at least $1. At least $1 to reply to me.
All right, let's talk about Hellblade, right? Because first of all, this game didn't really sell like that. So no, like it's got an 81 on Metacritic. It's not really that popular.
Claim.
Why the hype now, people? Smooth. Smooth, you shitted on the game on Twitter. You got exposed for that.
That's just fine.
Let's go, Smooth.
Yeah.
You did get exposed.
People. I'm consistent.
Get him.
Here's the thing.
Smooth.
I have always said publicly, Hellblade looks good. This is even, and I downloaded it on PlayStation before it came out on Xbox. I just never got through it. When it came out to Xbox, right? I was like, I'm gonna stream it. And I wasn't understanding it, and I was getting frustrated, and I started to rage because I didn't understand the combat. So when I rage on games, I tweet about it and I talk shit. And that was the first thing I was like, this game's combat is horrible. And so that was like really the only thing. And then people are trying to use that. And the thing is, I haven't really talked much about Hellblade 2 at all. I said,
hold on. To be fair, you don't understand the combat in no game. You're garbage. All right, just to be fair, you're garbage at everything. You're trash.
He beat Sekiro on Bloodborne.
Don't take that, Smooth.
Hey, yo, Smooth.
We game.
Hey, Smooth,
out here.
Was there ever an Xbox game that you didn't understand the combat that you raged on Twitter about?
Well, Xbox don't have a lot
about Halo. You're trash. You rage about Halo. You're garbage. You don't rage about Halo.
That's shooting. No, Xbox they don't have dedicated combat games. Like games like Hellblade, Sekiro, even Star Wars. I've raged. Bloodborne. That's different.
Those aren't Microsoft games.
But it doesn't matter if they're Microsoft games. There are games that I played.
I'm just saying.
If Xbox has a
I
game
never
like
heard
that,
you rage about a Microsoft
they
game.
don't have a game
Did you beat Hellblade though? Did you beat Hellblade though?
I'm gonna beat
that this nigga, man.
Shout out to Smooth on Game Pass too,
man. That's the shit I be talking about. It's the shit I be talking about.
Better late than never.
I ain't even hype Hellblade.
My guy, you on Twitter losing your shit, and you didn't even beat the
losing my shit.
But they ain't show nothing.
They showed the console in the name so early, and Hellblade 2 did look good.
God.
I started. Here's the thing. I dropped Hellblade because I got.
Hold on. This nigga dropped Hellblade.
Oh, but that
dropped Hellblade.
I dropped Hellblade. I got to the end, and and that's hence why I was like, oh, I can finish it tonight because I had like 3 trials to do, and I'm at the end of the game, which I did. So yeah, that's what I was like. Well, I might as well pad my beat games list for 2019 list, and I was already at the end of the game, so that's what I'm gonna do. Same thing with A Plague Tale. I started it, got to a certain point, and I stopped playing.
Wow. Anyway, shout outs to Kenji, the neutral. He said, "Damn, I'm late. What up, though, crew? What's good, Kenji? Welcome. Also, we got Emmanuel A. He says, Smooth and Dirt Griggity, the best guest on the pod. Who is Dirt Griggity?
Dirt Griggity? Oh, he must. You never had Dirt? He must be confusing your podcast with Weapon Wheel.
Who the fuck is Dirt Griggity?
Unless you think FC is Dirt Griggity.
Hey, that's disrespectful.
Hey, shout outs to Tronigy.
Shout out to my guy.
Shout outs to Tronigy. He said, shout out to the dentist in the background, man. And then man, somebody was getting their fucking cavities filled. The fuck, man?
Yo, I forgot to mute my mic, man. I was eating an In-N-Out burger, bro. Fuck.
Ain't you a health nut?
Okay.
What the fuck?
Shout out to the double.
Damn. Protein style, baby. No bun.
Shout outs to Key. He said, what's cracking, y'all? Hey, Hard8, you big on East Coast rap. Check out Griselda, Benny the Butcher, Conway the Machine, and West Side Gun. Yeah,
West Side Gun. 38 special.
They all right. They all right.
Yeah. Hard8 likes it. I send him some shit. Hard8 fuck with it.
Shout outs to Biz the Kid Gaming. He said, did y'all play Hellblade with headphones?
Yes, sir.
Headphones. I mean, I didn't play headphones.
That's one of the reasons why I had to put it down. That shit
trippy as fuck.
Was it? Really?
Yeah, you gotta put that.
Yeah, it's a mentally retarded game.
Yeah, you hear voices.
Yeah.
Nah, that sounds
relax. It's dope.
No,
it's a different gaming mechanic. Like it focuses a lot on the audio, and you're hearing like 3 or 4 people in your headphones, like telling you
whispering in your ear.
That is dope.
It was trippy out.
It's a conceptual game.
Corporate slaves fit right in because they hear voices. A lot of people they hear Aaron Greenberg and they hear Phil Spencer all through their mind, so they fit right in.
Alright, like nigga, hey, do you got a quota of how many Xbox you gotta bash? Like this nigga got like I gotta say Xbox standard 100 times. I mean, we get it, nigga. We get it.
He's better than Bond. If it was Bond, we'd be hearing that shit.
Nah, Bond does that shit every 20 seconds. We off air, this nigga still saying it. Like we ain't even live.
Hey yo, shout outs to Urban Combat. He said, last one, Hard8, that Xbox looked like car jack stand. That mechanic busts out at Jiffy Lube. Facts.
Dang, bro. And then you gotta clean the floor with that the Swiffer vacuum and shit.
Yo, the Xbox looks like a fucking enveloped Linksys mesh network thing.
Oh yeah.
Literally, exactly.
That one. Stop.
No, it literally looks like it. Just type it in. It literally looks just like it. Height and all.
Okay, say it again.
Listen, if that PS5 look like a bedpan, I don't want to hear no more talk.
No, if it look like a bedpan, I'm gonna be sad for the next generation.
I was making fun of it. Yo, What are you talking about? I was making fun of the dev kid saying it looks like a toilet.
Kid. No, that dev kid looked like a fucking a vacuum cleaner, my nigga.
It looks like a fucking kitty toilet. It looks like a vacuum cleaner.
That's
Fisher Price. Fisher Price toilet.
I do like the green glowing light on the X though. I think that looked pretty cool at the top.
Yeah, that looked kind of cool. Shout out to Key. He said Xbox looked like a portable heater. Hey man. Hey.
No, the funniest one was somebody did a meme where they was like using it as a Jenga piece. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, that shit was funny. That shit was funny.
But yeah, man. So Smooth, you dropped Hellblade. You went on. You bashed it on Twitter.
I didn't bash it. I commented on it
and dropped. Not only did you bash it,
they was hating.
You dropped
they dug in the crates.
You bashed it and then you dropped it.
He made it.
Nah, smooth. I got you, man. Hey, nigga can change his mind, bro. He saw the light. He saw them graphics. He's like, know what? I'm day one. I got you. Nigga changed his mind. He allowed to change his mind. He's a grown ass man.
I commented that.
He made a statement. That's a statement.
We'll see.
Hey, but you gotta really like they dug in the crates. Like, how old was that comment? Like, what
it was meant for May.
They be doing that. The game came doing that.
I think the game came out on Xbox on April of 2018. I got it in like May of 2018, and I was
right before it went.
Yeah, we got people posting. Listen, all the shit these Xbox dudes talking. They all
deep,
going
bro.
into the crate, man. The receipts are being had right now.
They be going in the sweatshops looking for shit.
I mean, even playing
they
it
be
now,
in the sweatshops typing.
I still stand by. I feel like the next game. I mean, they got a lot to work with. It still, to me personally, was a walking simulator,
mic, Dark Cloud.
Simulator with combat.
I don't understand how y'all can say things like, "Oh, this game is a walking simulator," blah blah blah, and then get hyped for walking simulator.
That's his opinion, though, and then he could change it though, like that.
But that's
shout out to Dark
the first game, because I feel like if they can very well turn Hellblade 2 into a action game where like I can swing the sword and walk at the same time if there's no enemies around. You know, like that was my like okay, I can only fight when they put an enemy in front of me. Like I know the world's like kind of empty and whatnot, but I just thought it was weird because it's like, you know, you want to practice your swings and timing and stuff like that, and you really couldn't until you saw an enemy.
It might be a Xbox Heavenly Sword. Yeah.
So like on one hand, yes, right? When you see a game that has potential, you kind of may not like the original game, but you're kind of excited, or you can look forward to the next game to see if they've like grown on it. But on the other hand, I feel like some games that are, let's say, a genre, an RPG, a pure RPG, and a lot of people go, I would love this game if it was an action game, and then the game becomes an action game and becomes worse. That's also a problem. You see, so it's like a balance that needs to be
but the thing about Hellblade, reason why, because it's not a full walking sim. There is combat there. It's just controlled combat. It's not like free combat. So I was like, I'd rather have fought more than I did in the original game. Like, so that's why I'm like, hey, they can with it being, and the thing is, I understand Hellblade was made on a budget with a limited crew, but the thing is that what made the game special is the tech that they have. Ninja Theory is the only studio with this tech, and that's the real reason Microsoft wanted them, because they have this tech, they can be shared across studios. That their motion cap is like A1, and now with a actual budget. The sky's the limit what they can do with Hellblade.
Yeah, they have a motion tech studio.
They can improve it.
They built it.
Yeah, there's room for improvement. Yeah,
and see that's a big difference. I'm here, like what you was talking about, how like they like the game if it was something different. That's true, but in this case, like it went from an indie, like they had 20 people working on the game with a $10 million budget compared to. No, I think it was. Either way, it was some of the. So they didn't have that many people working on it. And then now to having a AAA budget, and you see the difference. You see day one and day two.
I'll be back if you guys are still running in the hour.
Yeah, a good example is for the PlayStation people is Yakuza, right? Yakuza 7 is going RTS.
You still there?
Like RTS elements compared to action.
This super chat was it had you in here and Candace. Let me just read it. Jay Harvey, shout outs to you. He said, can I get a Big Mac, no lettuce, small fry, large unsweetened tea? Candace, your mic sound crazy, LOL. And then he said, Smooth let his girl melt green crowns on his back.
Wait,
wow.
I didn't even hear.
Yo, they fucking stupid, dog.
All right.
I heard that.
No, they're trying to say your mic sound crazy, so you sound like you had an intercom, or taking orders.
Yeah, taking orders.
Y'all don't have to make deal until New Year. Sorry, bros.
Yeah, so
that PlayStation mic.
Nah, it's a.
Yo, we're gonna have to get Candace. We're gonna get. Listen, just do a twerk video and tell niggas to donate.
It's not gonna happen.
Stop, niggas. Listen, donate for a mic. I'm gonna give you a twerk a little bit. Give me a little mic. I mean, good.
This nigga stupid.
I'll post the twerk video of somebody else twerking and be like, donate because I went out my way to find this shit for you. But that's
Candace. Do you know how to twerk, Candace?
Do I?
I mean, are you supposed to? I mean, I'm at.
She black.
No, that don't mean nothing.
I mean,
did you grow up in the suburbs or did you?
Do you know how to drop it like it's hot? Goddamn it!
Compton.
I grew up in all the fun spots for black people in the 90s.
All right, then you know.
She like 2 Live Crew. I want to rock.
Oh God, that's have you seen the funny clip they did on Twitter before they took it down of this black lady in church catching the Holy Ghost with that beat?
I haven't seen it. I have to check that out.
All right, so let's talk about the Game Awards. What do y'all like? Some of y'all. I mean, do anybody think that it was like a very good show? It was lit or anything like that? How do y'all feel? FC, how did you feel about the Game Awards?
Jeez.
It's too long, man. It needs to be 2 hours at least.
Definitely long. Definitely
max.
Long. It was like what, like 3 hours and 15?
It was like 3.5, bro. That shit was
it was
crazy.
definitely super loud.
I didn't watch because I feel like it used to be way more entertaining, and it's just not.
I think it was better than last year, though. I think it was better than last year.
I don't know, man. This one just seemed dry. I mean, I was actually listening to my favorite commentator's favorite commentator, and I was like, yo, this shit. I was damn near asleep. Like even Hard 8 was. I was like, what the fuck? Like it was dry, man. He
was narrating the golf game, bro. That shit's tragic.
Fuck. Them world exclusives is garbage.
It was dry.
Most of them.
Yeah.
Like even that game they were saying or showed was supposedly a PS5 game. It just looked
too long.
Like basic.
Yeah, it was too long. Yeah.
You said look like basic. Damn. How the tables turn.
I didn't know what to say, so there were so many avenues I could have went there, so I just went with basic.
My God, he says it all the time. You can say it was trash.
What did you think? I mean, it was long. So, I mean, if you felt the time, then that means it wasn't that good, right? If you could feel the time, that means it obviously wasn't that good.
Oh, absolutely. You should never.
The second half was weak, man. The first half for me was pretty good.
The first half was alright. It wasn't bad.
They could have ended the show with the Xbox shit. That'd have been a wrap.
I was happy to hear Fire Emblem got the players' vote. They really should have got Game of the Year.
This nigga said when the Xbox was announced, they could have ended the show.
Yeah, they could have ended the show. That was the best part. Yo, and Devil May Cry got action. That was good. And Sekiro winning, that was good too.
Like I
all
said,
deserved.
Fire Emblem.
Yo, you doing this for the gram or you being real, man?
Oh, you being real? Hey, look, I'm glad Sekiro won. I'm glad.
Are you serious? You ain't think Sekiro was? Oh man, say it ain't so.
No. I thought it should have won. I thought it should have. I'm a team you guys.
It deserved that shit.
So yeah, I think it deserved to win.
From Software deserved that shit. The developer themselves.
Yeah. I mean, Capcom's gonna get their shine. They got a rich history, man. I mean, if I got picked my way, Resident Evil 2 hands down. But I'm not mad that Sekiro got that shine though.
Yeah, it was.
What you think, Hard? I mean, what you think, DC? What should have won? What was your pick?
No, I picked. If you saw me on Twitter, I picked Sekiro for Game of the Year.
I wanted. Okay. Did you beat Sekiro, Dark Cloud? Oh
no, but I'm
picking
literally
a game year of a game you ain't even beat.
Dang, you doing?
Wow. I love it.
You don't love it that much because you would have finished it.
Nigga, I'm on the road right now. I can't even game.
Don't pack your PlayStation.
Come on, man. I'm not the normal niggas. And do what?
No, play in my hotel room.
Nah, I got time for that. Connecting, unconnecting.
Nigga, it's one connection.
He switched
it's an HDMI cable.
When he traveled.
Nah,
it's an HDMI cable
right
and
now.
A plug in a wall, nigga. It ain't that much going on.
Yo, the switch is at the house. Bro, I'm literally looking at Excel files from the moment I get out of the office to the time I sleep till the time I get up. This work.
Alone. He left the switch. He's serious.
Yo, he ain't leave that fucking switch. That nigga lying.
Nah,
hey, yo, shout out to Urban Combat 1000.
He left that.
Is that what we
Shout out to Urban Combat 1000. He said Candace danced the Tootsie Roll in her spare time.
Actually, when I was little, hell yeah.
6-0.
Oh yes. Oh my god. I can't.
So we can all agree that
the
the Game Awards was trash. All right, let's move on.
Yes.
They were.
Yes.
Speaking of twerking, the question that Candace never answered if she know how to twerk or not.
Oh shit.
But oh, you did?
Yeah. I thought it was obvious in my sarcasm.
That you knew how to twerk.
I thought it was obvious that in my sarcasm the answer would be, I mean, not everyone can get subtlety.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah. So there y'all go, man. Candace know how to twerk if you can picture that.
I definitely got it.
Shout outs to Savage Diplomat. He said, does the Game Awards have credibility now that Death Stranding didn't win Game of the Year? So much crying beforehand.
That's a good question.
I wanted it to win.
That's a good
I wanted it to win because I needed that entertainment. I need that
would have been
entertainment.
bleeding.
Yeah, I need it.
Oh, I get you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would have been funny.
Yeah, I need that entertainment.
You just wanted the world to end.
Some people just want to see the world burn, bro.
Yes.
I see that.
That would have been crazy. That would have been crazy.
All right, so let's talk about Lizzo, fat, greasy, nasty ass.
Wait.
What?
No.
Let's talk about Lizzo, fat, greasy, nasty ass, showing up to the fucking.
Like, you know what? Like Hard8 did me last. I do not co-sign what he is saying right now. That is a Hard8 statement.
All right, well, listen, I stand by this shit. I stand by what I say.
That is a fat, nasty, sweaty ass. Rhyme stealing bitch. I'm right with you.
Hold on. Let me just hold on. Can I finish setting up the damn topic? Thank you. I'm trying to pull off my best Luca impression, but I'm failing. Anyway, Lizzo showed up to the Lakers game with her whole big, flat, nasty ass hanging out in a thong, and this girl is obese.
Flat.
Yes, it's nasty.
Ooh.
It's fucking
that shit
flat.
is flat.
It's flat and nasty.
No, have you seen her juice video?
You losing credibility, Kid. I was trying to back you up, Candace.
No, I'm not saying that she's my type.
That
or
ass
anything,
was too big and flat.
I'm
sorry.
Okay.
Her ass is wide but flat.
Okay, I have a question. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't look this shit up. Did she bomb somebody else's performance?
No, she showed up to the Lakers game to watch the game with her whole ass out in a thong. She had her whole ass out.
So she was just
her outfit had her whole ass out.
Can you help me understand?
Let me help you out, Candace. Let me translate this. This was not her performance. This was her going to a Laker game. This is her showing up where families and children are present.
Oh, okay.
And you know her ass was sweating, and she sat down on them chairs, sweat, greasy ass juice all over the chair, dog.
Can you let Ravish be the adult so I can understand for a second? I thought
giving
y'all
me a
was talking
fucked up visual.
a performance.
Don't do that.
I thought you guys were just being mad about it in a performance.
No, this isn't her performance.
I don't co-sign anyone just being out in random public with all they body showing.
We don't mind when it's a bad bitch. We don't mind. We don't mind when it's a bad bitch. I'm sorry. Because that was some of the argument, right? So there was people that was defending this sloppy, nasty, fat John. There was people defending this.
I don't co-sign
fat and nasty. There was people defending this saying, well, if it was a skinny girl or whatever like that, then nobody wouldn't have a problem. No, we wouldn't. All right? Because we don't mind seeing that. Listen, we don't mind seeing that. But now, okay, if you want to go on if you want to take the moral high road, there is kids and things at these games. And the outfit she had on was, it was pretty explicit. Like her whole ass was out in a thong. Yeah, there's no other way. Yes.
Literally a thong?
Let me give you the context. Let me give you the quick context. See, there's a fundamental shout out to Clifton the Color Milk Man. He said Lizzo was a stunt double for Precious.
Ooh, no, y'all mean.
Dang, yo,
this nigga Clifton went in.
Sorry.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with a big hungry heifer being confident. But when you go out and show your ass
no, there's not.
There is.
That's subjective. Listen, Dark Cloud, that's subjective, bro. I like
that confident shit is bullshit, yo. That shit is bullshit.
I need y'all
That's straight bullshit. Y'all can sit here and try to defend that shit, but when she catch diabetes or some type of high blood pressure because of her fucking weight, then what?
No,
it's not okay. It's not okay.
I agree that
all right,
it's
listen.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me get to this. Let me get the Biz the Kid game. He said anybody defend the Lizzo is a simp or afraid to form a controversial opinion. Fact. And then we have, that's true. We have Dame Hawk. He said Lizzo trash bag built self showed up in a shirt with the cheeks cut out, sitting on public seats. Burn that seat. And then we got Torrance Ingram. Facts 8. Put them rhinos in the zoo. Hold on. Now you have people defending this by saying that, you know, if it was a skinny fat shaming, you know, if it was a skinny girl, we would have had a problem. But also, on the other hand, there is kids at this game, and the way she was dressed was very inappropriate. She did go on Instagram Live, I think, to address the controversy by saying, don't let nobody tell you you can't do nothing and blah, blah, blah. It was fucking disgusting, dog. Like, don't nobody want to see that. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck how much confidence you have as a fucking big girl. Don't nobody want to see that. Yeah. It's not attractive. It's nasty.
So, look, first of all, that's not true for everyone. There is definitely someone who wants to see Lizzo looking like that. And I do acknowledge that y'all are being big hypocrites right now because...
No,
let her talk. Let her talk.
I'll let y'all talk. Y'all are being hypocrites because you acknowledge, or at least Hard8 acknowledged being a hypocrite about this, and that he would not care if this was a chick he considered to be a bad bitch. It would be completely fine. Whereas I will be completely consistent on this in that I don't care how bad you look. If you're at like a family function, like you go to a PG, not even a PG, you go to a like teen, what is the E? What's that thing? For kids. You go to a Disney movie dressed like you trying to go to the club. That's kind of a problem. I don't care what size you like, know where you're going and dress up.
First of all,
you don't need to have your ass.
I need these young niggas to see some bad bitches because there's too many gay niggas out here. They teaching these kids how to be gay at an early age. So y'all want to teach them how to be gay? Hold on. Okay. Y'all want to teach them? Hold on. I'll let you talk.
That's his opinion. Let him speak.
Now, y'all want to teach these kids how to be gay? I'm gonna teach. I want to be able to teach these kids how to appreciate bad bitches. All right, the men, the males. Y'all want to teach these males how to get in touch with their feminine side and dress like women, wear makeup, dresses, and all that shit. Well, I want to be able to teach the kids that there's bad bitches out here, and this is what you should be into. Shouldn't be trying to look like one. You should be trying to fuck one. That's what I want to teach the kids. So that's what it is.
But bro, we kind of want to teach them the same things. We speak in the different groups of people. The dudes who we trying to help get bad bitches are not the dudes we trying to let do them in a dress. Like, those are just different subsets of dudes.
Nah.
You know? Like, y'all not all the same, just like we not all the same. Just like not every chick is gonna be able to pull a bad bitch or a dude. Like, y'all want to
put sexuality on these kids at an early age and tell them how they could be gay if they want to when they don't even understand that type of shit. Then accept it from both sides. If y'all gonna go that route.
Yep,
absolutely. And I don't want to say this real quick. Shout out to Sofa Spy, length of that doo-doo streak on that chair. Shake my head. And then we got so excited. He said it actually just shows how insecure she is. Then we got Savage Diplomat. That one actually skipped me, but I'm gonna get back to it. I just want to say, he said too much obesity acceptance these days, and I'm not slim myself. Obesity is not okay, just like anorexia is not okay. We should not be promoting this mess. My personal opinion, there's a time and place for everything, and that wasn't the time or place for this big, nasty bitch. How you gonna be that big and fat and not have an ass? And then on top of that, white folks are very calculated and smart. You know, she got the cover of Time magazine right after that, and the Houston Rockets invited this big hungry whore to go twerk down in Houston. This isn't fair. This isn't right. Look, we need some bad bitches.
I'll acknowledge that anorexia and obesity are both healthy. But what I do think is interesting is that anorexic people are generally treated as people with a mental disorder or like a health issue.
Obesity is a mental disorder.
No.
What are you talking about?
Let me finish. Most people do not treat people who are obese with the same like empathy or like sadness that they treat people who are anorexic. I'm just saying people are more likely to make really cruel jokes about someone who is obese than they are to make them about someone who is anorexic. When
I'll call an anorexic bitch a bag of bones in a heartbeat.
When given the circumstances, they could both be equally close to death. Is all I'm.
It could be other. It could be other conditions.
Oh, let me get to the super chat. Hey, let me get to Biz the Kid Gaming. Shout out to you for the super chat. He said, "Candace, is your mic, Dark Cloud, please. When you ain't talking, mute that, please." Candace,
I'm mute right now.
Your mic is loud. If you're not talking, can you mute it? Thank you. Confidence isn't about, I said Candace, confidence isn't about forcing people to accept you. It's about accepting that people don't have to accept you. Can't make me find Lizzo attractive. And then that's from Biz the Kid Gaming. And then you got Torrance Ingram. He said, they'll only be fair, but this country is vested in the gay agenda. You dig? Because they definitely are. It's crazy out here. And then we got, what's this guy's name? I forgot how to pronounce his name. What is it? Sukasa?
Sukasa.
He said Lizzo should love herself enough to lose weight and be mindful of her environment.
I think that's actually.
And Torrance Ingram said my last super chat was responding to 8. What was his last super chat? Torrance Ingram. Did I see that? I didn't see that. Oh, I did. My fat. Oh yeah.
I see.
Oh, okay. I seen it. We read that.
It was just going off of what you said.
All right, go ahead, Candace. What you had to say?
I don't really have anything to say. I really agree that you guys being her weight is incredibly unhealthy, and there's just no chance she has like a healthy environment going on inside, like biologically. So, her fans, there's just I don't see how there's a way you can have that conversation unless you're a personal friend or family member with her, because most people, like, even if you listen to our podcast, most people just default to really mean jokes, and that's not helpful. So I don't know. It's a weird
maybe
situation.
She needs people that maybe her circle is definitely once you become successful, your circle will be important, or you can live in a bubble. Somebody needs to get a hold of this big bitch and say, hey, you know what? This isn't a good look for you. All right. Yeah,
she needs a doctor who's going to be honest with her.
Fuck a doctor.
Some people look at doctors as like they're trying to get money to help you get it. Like she goes to a doctor, says your weight is unhealthy. Some people look at it as like, oh, he's just trying to get money out of me to get lipo. Her friends and family need to be real with her.
Well, a doctor can go to her with facts. Like, I've run the numbers. These are your labs. Like, this is. You
need a doctor to have a dose of reality.
You need a real doctor. Like, what she needs is real people around her to come at her with realness, and her friends to come at her with realness and love, so she can receive what they need to say, which is, girl, you need to lose weight. But I wonder if this is a part of her brand now, and she won't do it, because there's a white chick who's a singer. Gossip.
My thing with this,
if you can't be real with me, then you don't love me.
My thing with the whole confidence thing, like, and being like fat, is some bullshit, right? It's straight bullshit. I think the only way I can think that it's like that somebody can really be confident in that is if they were like fat all their life, like they never lived life as a skinny person, so they don't know no better, right? That's the only. No, that's what I'm saying. That's the type of people that I see that can really come to terms with I'm fat and I'm proud type of shit. You know what I mean? That if you never lived as a skinny person, nah. Because I know with me, like when I got fat, and I'm still fat, but I need to work on it. I ain't never been proud of this shit because for 26 years I lived as a skinny person. You know what I mean? Like this shit is whack. You know what I mean? It's just that I just hate that. You gotta, focus on too much shit, keeping your weight down once your metabolism slow down and all that shit, but that's neither here nor there. But there's never been a time where I was like, man, I'm fat and I'm proud. Like, bullshit. That is bullshit. I think the only way you can be in terms with this shit if you were born, like, you just was fat. Like, you don't know skinny. Like, you never lived as a skinny person. You don't know nothing about being skinny. So... you're good with being fat. But for a person like me who was skinny for his first 25, 26 years, Nah, fam, I ain't happy with this shit. It's disgusting. And I fucking hate it. And I'm going to get the strength one of these days to fucking lose the weight. I did lose the weight, then I gained the weight. It's just all fucked up. But I ain't going to sit here. I keep it real. I deal with reality. I ain't going to sit here and hold you up. The shit is nasty. It ain't nothing to be proud about. It ain't nothing to be happy about. It's fucking nasty. You know what I mean? So her big ass flaunting all over the place. Don't nobody want to see that shit. Nobody wants to see your big, flat, nasty ass pouncing around the Lakers game. Now, if you was a bad bitch, we'd be good. That's just what it is. That's life. That's life.
AGS listeners, let me tell y'all something real quick. He's talking, like, I mean, he told you the perspective, right? So, like, from that perspective, it's really not wrong. Right? Like personally, whenever I gain weight, I really hated the fuck out of myself. And like my sister's like, oh, you don't even weigh that much. And I'm like, bitch, if you don't stop talking to me, I look gross, you know? So I get it. But at the same time, those people who have never been small are
because they don't miss it. They don't know no better. They don't know nothing else.
Nah.
No, I think they might be happy, Ravish. They don't know nothing else. You gotta understand. That's like somebody born blind, right? They don't know. They're not gonna. They don't feel no type of way. They never got to see, so they're not. You can't miss something you never had, right? So when if you've been fat all your life and you never lived as a skinny person, you ain't missing it. You know what I mean? Like you cool. Like you might actually be happy with the way you are because that's all you fucking know. But for somebody like me, nah, fam, nah. Not at all. And the crazy thing is that when I was like, I put up a picture and shit on like Facebook. Yeah. No, Instagram. I put it up on Twitter too when I was locked up. That was me at 22, right? That's how I was all my life. So, and I was getting a lot of bitches, right? When I got fat, I still had that mind frame. Like, I'm hollering at bitches and I'm like, yo, you know you ain't that same dude no more, right? Like, what the fuck is you doing? Like, get out of these bitches' faces. Get your fat ass out of these bitches' faces, nigga. Get your fat ass out of their faces. You ain't that dude no more. Things are different now. All right? You still may have that mentality, and I did. I still be having that mentality. This is why I talk about bitches so much, because that's just what I knew. That's all I knew, right? Because I was a skinny dude, I was getting them bitches, and I was throwing that shit on. You dig? So I still be having that mentality, but it ain't. Don't look the same, player. Like, sit your ass down somewhere, nigga. Like, get out these bitches' faces. That's why we ain't had a threesome yet. Well, we've been working on it, but it's up to me to find a bitch, and it's hard. You dig? So I gotta get myself together. Now, once I get myself together, it's gonna be good. But it's up to me to find a bitch. It's a struggle. God damn it. So it is what it is. I'm all good. I'm fine.
I just want to tell Hard8, man, you got to enjoy that process, man. That bird diet you was doing with the rice and chicken and broccoli. You got to enjoy the process, 8, and you can get back to that young fly nigga. But I'll shout out to Torrance Ingram. Everybody get roasted though. People got to learn how to not give a fuck and roast back. If you can't handle a joke, you in trouble. That's a goddamn fact. But me and 8 in DC, we all cut from a different cloth, man. Like, we ain't like these new bulls out here. And then we got Kenny Wilson 1. He said, not about being fat. She wore a dress with the butt cut out. It's okay to be confident, but she was just purposely being let's see. Crash. Oh shit, wait, I can't see the. She was purposely being crash. I don't.
Crass is probably
crash. What is that? Okay,
it's
I don't
like
know what that
vulgar
is.
for no reason.
Oh, okay. She's being crash. She's fat with a flat butt too. Shake my head. All right, man. And then we got Dane Hawk. He said big girls with flat cakes are the worst. That's a fact. Yeah.
It's kind of tragic. Let me Google
I get what y'all saying.
I
get what you guys saying.
No, she does not have a fat ass.
Oh. That's a big
I'm not gonna lie and say I've been looking like that.
She don't have a fat ass. Absolutely not.
Okay.
No, that thing flat.
And you got more cakes than that, right? You got no. Yeah, she ain't got no cakes.
Everybody is curious about Candace cakes, ain't they? We all want to know what. We want to know.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Oh, just
behind all them baggy clothes, looking like a hobo. Is there a fat ass? We all want to know.
I mean, so in order to have a fat ass, you have to have enough fat on your body to, like, sculpt. but you also have to be toned. You have to do the work, like squat, so that your ass is like perfectly, and that
there's some girls that are blessed with an ass with no workout.
That's true.
I mean,
No, you got to get.
I'm 30.
I'd rather take a tone. I'd rather take a tone than just.
Oh, of course.
You rather take a what ass?
Okay.
Hold on. Let's talk about
women
it. What kind of ass you rather have, FC?
Yeah, there's what.
Give us an example
I'd rather have
of a perfect
tone, like,
give us an example
the ones
of
that hit
a great ass for you.
Yeah, he's talking about like a buff Grace Jones.
Nah.
You want a hard, muscular ass? Like, what kind of ass?
man.
Definition is buff.
I mean, all right, y'all know the cuff, right? Like, when a shorty got a cuff, I'm talking about like that, but it's like it's not sloppy. You know what I mean? It's even throughout. You know what I mean? Like it's a perfect C. I ain't talking about the ones that it's like.
Do you care if it has cellulite or no? You need it to not have cellulite.
Cellulite come with a fat ass though. That comes with a real fat ass.
I mean, everybody.
Cellulite come with a real fat ass.
I like that shit nice and like. I can tell if you work out. That's I like my working out, man.
If she got the two dimples on the right above the cheeks, she definitely doing something. Yeah. But I like a little chunk.
That ain't shit.
Like I work that ass.
I like a faggot worrying about that.
Juicy.
You're gay. You're gay worrying about cellulite. You're gay worrying about cellulite.
Curves overall.
Where my lotion?
Yo, you worrying about cellulite? You're gay.
Where Phoenix? How you doing, Phoenix? Phoenixville.
I don't get it twisted. I mean, that shit can still. That shit. I mean, obviously, but my preference though. I mean, I'm on my chick hitting the gym.
Okay.
Toned is nice, but I also just like her. So you lose that if you do too much workout.
True, it's a good balance. I don't want that shit hard. You know what I mean? Hard as a rock. I don't want that shit either. So,
yo, shout outs to Fiend. He said, "Yo, I never watched live, so awesome podcast. Glad to see Candace back. I know I'm like 3 weeks late on this. We need her views and differing opinions for entertaining convos. So Candace, hang in there, LOL." And then we got Undenied Real. He said, "Where Jack moved Johnny at?" Candace ain't dropped that $50 in his PayPal, so he ain't here. And Jay Harvey said she looked nasty. She looked like she sweat bacon strips. Candace, what is your beef with Jack Moo? What happened? Would you like to explain? Why did he roast you like that? Why did he call you a scarecrow?
There really was.
That was funny.
See, it's funny. I don't know. It's funny that y'all think that's a roast.
I'm sorry. It was
like
funny.
That's just like whatever. I mean,
My man said your pussy smells like a cigarette.
Hold on, I didn't hear all that. I didn't hear.
Yo, what happened? Black and Mild out there. I think it's Black and Mild.
I didn't hear all
let me
that.
talk?
Yeah, go ahead.
Your side of the story.
All right, so look. I'm guessing this all started because one of the dudes I follow, one of the dudes who follows our podcast, I don't really remember which dude it was. He retweeted, I guess, a Dracor tweet of Jack, a clip of Jack's Twitch.
Hold on 1 second, Candace. Hold on.
Like,
Torrance Ingram, your super chat wasn't missed. Ravish read it out. It was everybody get roasted. Everybody get roasted though. People got to learn how to not give a fuck and roast back. Yeah. If you can't handle a joke, you in trouble. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I done talked about that so many times.
Yeah, I did read that.
All right, so we caught up. Go ahead, Candace. I'm sorry.
Okay, so like, I think it was like Jack. I didn't watch the whole clip because I didn't care that much. It was funny what I saw, but from the replies to it, people were saying that like it was about the MLB deal, and people were saying that Jack was literally crying, and I think I heard him say he would quit gaming or quit PlayStation, and I immediately thought of Smooth when he was on our podcast because he literally was saying the same shit. Like, I mean, well, that was months ago, but like he literally was like, "I'm gonna quit like gaming if Xbox loses all of its exclusives." So I was just like, "LOL, that's funny." We learned that Jack and Smooth are two sides of the same coin. Not a big deal in my opinion. It was just a random, thing. And then I think literally the next day, David Jaff did whatever, and Dracor posted a clip.
David Jaff roasted Jack Move, called him a moron.
That shit was devastating. Like, genuinely, I reshared it before I watched it because I was just like, I knew that Jack loved God of War. So I was just like, oh my God, this has got to be devastating. Then I went back to Dracor's thing after I reshared it and clicked watch the video. And my first tweet was not bullshit. I legitimately, I was like so shocked. Like, it was funny at first, but he just kept going in. That shit was, whew.
You liked something or you tweeted and Jack responded, right?
No, he didn't respond at all. That's the thing. So I saw it, I guess, in the evening or at night, because I literally didn't sleep for like 3 days. So, like, I posted those comments and then I moved on, you know, like I was doing other shit. And then, like, I guess shortly after I saw a tweet before I moved on that night from a dude who said he was blocked. And I didn't think anything of it. I thought it was someone who was already from him. But, like, something told me to check. So I looked and I was like, this dude blocked me. Like, literally, I don't know if all the original tweets are there from that post. But what I posted was literally the tamest. Like, I mean, I did laugh at this dude who posted a Titanic gif because, like, that dude had his.
What caused him to roast you, Candace? Can you get to that point, please? Jesus.
Sorry. I'm sorry, but it's just
the whole, like,
that's the whole thing.
No. Y'all was roasting each other back and forth. What led to that point?
What led to that? Because, okay, so first of all, I saw his first, Drake tagged me in his first clip when he called me a scarecrow, right? But I was doing shit, so I didn't actually watch it right away. And I kept asking y'all in the DM, is that all he said? Because, like, that's pretty fucking dumb. And nobody would say anything. And I followed Jack in a while, like, on anything. So I wasn't about to just go randomly searching for a video, trying to find it. It's not that serious. So later on in the day, well, he called me a scarecrow, of course. It required a response, mainly because he blocked me. Like, if you want to talk shit, that's fine. But don't block me to do it. That makes you a bitch all day, fucking every day. Like, all my jokes were literally at you. All you had to do was reply. But you made a video. Anyway, that's not my point. So then Dracord, I guess somebody told them, or they realized I wasn't going to watch the whole thing. Post a longer clip. I saw, you know, he said things. Cigarette smelling, all that shit, right? But it's just, like I said in my initial shot, like, bro, you have to be you all the time. Like, you're mad over some shit that's not that serious. You're mad over some shit that we have done worse to Smooth in his presence, bro, and out of his presence. Like, you just a whole bitch. Like, oh my God, you got exposed 3 days in a row. You exposed yourself 3 days in a row. And that shit's hilarious. I don't know. Like, what is there to say when you get so fucking destroyed? Like, how do you recover from this, bro? You were crying. Like, you cried over video games. And not because the story was so good.
Shout out to Jiggy Snacks. We got a super chat here. Lionel Bulgin. Landis is talking like a chick with the flat back pancakes. Anyone? He's looking. Vlad Ill. Scared Joe.
Hey, hold up. Torrance Ingram. There was not another super chat after that last one you had. I didn't see it. Yes, it didn't show up.
You didn't see that.
It did not show up.
I didn't see that.
So we got one more from Savage Diplomat. He said, Jack don't F with you like that. So he made it clear that your comments weren't welcome, even if they were jokes. Yeah, I mean, that's what it comes down to. Yeah, he don't play with you like that, so he didn't want to. Yeah, your joke wasn't welcome.
Get that, but I don't fuck with him like that. And it's not even, the point is, I don't care. You know, like, you the one who got in your feelings and had to make a video. I wasn't talking, like, the jokes were coming at you, but I didn't care whether you responded or not. But the thing that makes you the biggest bitch is my comments were the tamest. Like, you want to be big and bad? Right. Go after somebody who was really talking shit about you, bro. But you didn't. You literally came for the only chick. Why is that? Is that who you thought you could take? Because you didn't come out on top, bro. You didn't. You blocked me twice because you was in your feelings.
People be confused though. You look like Flavor Flav, so they be thinking you're a dude. So that's how it goes sometimes, man. It's all good. It's all good. Flavor Flav. It's all good.
That was a mistake. That was a mistake on his part. I bet you it's a mistake you won't make again. Unless he do right, because he could have came
wanted
on
you
the
to pay.
podcast, but I'm not paying.
No, well, he wanted
somebody
you to give
roast
him $50 because you kept saying
he wanted to.
Why do you think I care? I'm gonna call you broke and still not give you money. You obviously are if you need my money to get on my podcast.
Shout out to Tony Wood 25. He said Candace's story longer than the Irishman. LOL.
The Irishman is like,
yeah, I mean,
you gotta put some respect on that movie.
Hold on.
They did have their back and forth or whatever. Yeah. No, I was just gonna say. I mean, I get what you're saying about the blocking thing, but it's all good, man. I wish he would have pulled up. It's all good. Yeah.
Shout out to
Candace can hold her own.
He said, "Z's, somebody get Jack on here." Jack wanted to check, man. Candace kept calling him broke. He want that money. So it is what it is, man.
I called him broke, so we acted broke. Make it make sense.
Well, y'all will figure it out, man. Yeah. At the end of the day.
Yeah, y'all might actually end up being cool.
It's not that serious. If this how he react, nah, we good.
I think Jack really fucked with you, though. That's why he really took offense, though.
If he really fucked with me, if he really listened to the podcast, then this shit.
He do listen to the podcast. Like he just, he knew what you look. He made a comment on like things that go on in the podcast. I think he fucked with you. That's why he didn't like it.
Then
but
it shouldn't have happened. Like,
on the low.
I told him, like, even when he unblocked me, I said, it's not that serious, bro. Like, what you trying to do? He was on some I don't care if you follow me shit. That's good. I wasn't about to. I was just trying to clear this shit up, but you clearly in your feelings. So okay.
All right. Shout out to Angel. BKNY.
Shout out to Angel B.
Thank you for the super chat player. Also, we got Savage Diplomat. Not trying to defend Jack, but I gotta say it's kind of hypocritical going off on Jack, calling him a B when you quit the podcast over a topic. It's not Jack move. Savage Diplomat, it's not Jack move. It's like, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
That might be JMJ, baby.
Y'all speaking on things y'all don't know nothing about. Y'all keep trying to fish because it ain't gonna happen. So
that's all good, man.
All right.
Y'all crazy. Yeah, Jack knew because he made a reference to the podcast and he knew about the topic shit. No, I think he fucked with you low key. Get at us, JMJ. You know what it is, man.
Yeah, it's all good, man. Y'all gotta work it out. Yeah, what other topics we got up in this motherfucker, man? What else we got, Ravish? I can't find the fucking topics.
What's up? My mic, my thing went out. Oh yeah, no, I couldn't.
What the fuck? Oh, all right.
Because we had a lot of discussions.
No, I got it.
Okay, so what we got after
ahead.
Lizzo? We got the Oprah. Okay, you got it. Okay.
Let's see. I see you got the MLB shit. Didn't we talk about that already?
I'm in there.
Yeah,
we already covered that. Yeah, all the game shit is covered. Yeah. Except for the.
All right, so let's talk about Oprah, man. It seems, I think, hold up, 50 Cent called Oprah out for only going after black men. Because she now trying to go after Russell Simmons or some shit like that.
Yeah,
Russell Simmons is basically, it's been rumored and myth for years. I mean, he's bisexual, but he leverages his power to fuck his interns, his assistants, and he's been doing this for years. But one of the things, what's bad when even when 50 Cent, who openly attacks other black men, says, wait a minute, this is too much. Now, Oprah has been chosen. She's a black billionaire, one of the few in the country, and she's been chosen by white folks. And you got to understand that when you're black, and I'm not trying to play the race card thing, because I feel like if you're a dirtbag, it doesn't matter what your ethnicity is. But when you're black and you're doing dirt, a la R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, they're coming after your black ass first. Epstein is on a fucking island somewhere. Yeah. And Harvey Weinstein, who's actually friends with Oprah and connected to her, there's no documentary. There's nothing. Oprah can tear down Michael Jackson, his legacy, or try to. And now she's going after Russell Simmons and his son. He's moved over to Indonesia, beautiful island called Bali. So he's known about this for 2 years, that they were going to Me Too his black ass. So it is what it is. When you're black and you're doing dirt, you're up first. Yeah.
But what's more Ravish, like, not only are you right, because that's 100% correct. It's not that I feel like a lot of people throughout this whole thing have been getting this shit twisted. It's not about R. Kelly being like the worst. It's not about all the slander about Michael Jackson, which is 100% fake. Don't fucking at me about that shit. It's not about Russell Simmons, which is like, I've been hearing shit about him for a while. It's about the fact that when they want to bring you down, they're going to send a black sniper. And what's more, they're going to use us and like our people to distract from their bullshit, to distract from the fact that literally the crown, like literally members of the royal family, Bill Clinton, Trump, so many people were involved with Jeffrey Epstein, and he was like literally had like a huge worldwide like child sex like ring. Like it's ridiculous. Like, no, you're being played at the very least. And Oprah is full of shit, has been full of shit for over 2 decades. Like, please wake up.
Speaking of Weinstein, he just settled out for $25 million, right?
And nobody's talking about that, right? Like, we're talking about that. But
wait a minute, he's settling out 25 mil, but that's actually the civil. But it will definitely dissolve the criminal case, because once you pay out, you don't have any witnesses and whatnot.
They don't want no.
He's basically cashing out.
So is the victims. They cashing out. They don't want to see justice, right? They just want that moolah.
They're cashing out.
Yeah, they just want that money.
Yeah, facts.
So
absolutely.
Again, we know.
Yeah. It make no mistake about it.
We're talking about that, but she want to keep on attacking everybody else that's fucking black. That's the thing. Like, none of these. Okay, if they really are guilty of what they doing, then it is what it is. Handle that. But the problem is that they're not treating all these sexual offenders the same. It seems like the blacks are getting, alienated. Well, not alienated, but they're getting pushed to the front line, and all the white dudes is just like flying under the fucking radar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened with Kevin Spacey? What happened to him? That's over and done with?
Right.
Yeah, his case went away.
Bro,
the person that accused him.
Serious?
Yeah, the person that accused him of assault actually died. So that's one of the.
Are you serious? He's from Rent. Are you serious?
Yeah. The dude died. So mysteriously, allegedly. When you have the complexion for the protection, that is a huge difference. And to Hard8's
he was healthy as fuck, as far as I know.
Well, he's dead now. Hey, it happens, man, and especially look. It's been rumored, and I'm not gonna go too much into this, but Steven Spielberg loves little boys, and he has. Corey Feldman put him on blast years ago, but you don't hear about it, and he's allowed to make movies. Roman Polanski loves little girls. He's getting
Anthony
awards
Rapp
and all that shit. So it is when you're black, you can't get away with this shit, man. If you're doing dirt, you up. Yeah, your black ass is up. So that this shit is crazy. Yeah, they're gonna Me Too and railroad Russell Simmons, and all this shit will come to light. She'll do a documentary, and that'll be the end of him as we know it.
If Russell Simmons is already in, I'm sure he went to a place without extradition. He's gonna.
He's in Bali.
I'm pretty sure he planned this shit out.
Yeah, Indonesia
because
won't extradite him.
I mean, class solidarity. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody in Oprah's camp told him all the details before it even came to this, and he just did. It's like, come on. Like, he's one of us. He's also extremely.
Like, to your point, they definitely have to. Black people killed Malcolm X allegedly, although there was FBI, CIA snipers on the top of the roof, so they said. But only black men were caught. They send us after us usually, because it is what it is. Divide and conquer and all that good shit. You field Negro, house Negro. They got to divide us. It can't be a blatant play. So. It is what it is, but Russell Simmons will definitely be desecrated by this time next year. Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy, dog.
Yeah, man,
like this is crazy to think about shit like that. But man, seems like they about to get Russell the fuck up out of here, man. They working on Cuba Gooding right now. They working on that. So Russell, seems like you next up, player.
Wasn't Cuba set?
Nah, he
was
got
innocent,
more accusers. Just stepped forward 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, he's got more
7 new accusers.
Yeah, 7 new.
Right.
Yeah, 7 new accusers came forward. Yeah.
Is this about the peeing in his mouth thing?
No, this is about other shit too. Him groping and grab shit he was allowed to do 10 years ago, and now the motherfucking ugly fucking mutant ass Me Too movement is around. He can't get away with grabbing asses. That's what it is.
See, look, this is. I feel like there's a real problem that came from the Me Too movement and the identity politics. No, like real problem, like an identity politics. Like, because,
no, she's right.
Because whereas people there's a difference between being groped and flirting with someone. Like, there's so much nuance in life, and in today's environment, women are encouraged. Well, everyone is encouraged to do away with nuance. Because the people who are like, they've made everything so messy. Whereas it's still a thing where you shouldn't target the victim, but in today's age, how many? It's messy. I don't like it.
We're gonna see. The thing is, and I agree with what you're saying, but we're victimizing thoughts in groupies. See, listen, Cuba Gooding Jr., make no mistake about it, has been famous since what, the early '90s, Boys in the Hood, 1990.
His dad was an actor, right?
He didn't wake up last year or this year and say, "Hey, I think I'll start fondling bitches." No, he's been doing this for a long time. And getting away with it. Okay, this isn't something he just started doing. Now all of a sudden it's a problem. We can't grab thoughts. We can't grab these hoes. We can't grab asses. Now, I'm a serial fond of my goddamn self. No, I'm playing. But you can't grab any asses anymore and get away with it. Shit, I want to grab some ass. Yeah, I want to lick some pussy. Like goddamn, they shutting all this shit down.
Be touching someone who doesn't want to be touched, but at the same time,
if I touch a bitch, she want to be touched. You dig?
No, but look,
yeah.
Yo,
finger looking good.
I question this is because y'all said this whole thing started with Cuba because there was all these women like suing him because they peed in his mouth. Like, make it make sense. Like, this is the world we live in. Like, you did the nasty shit and you're suing someone.
Man,
get it? Like, I'm so confused.
Freak nasty is not a crime.
How he know all about that shit.
Being freak nasty is not a crime.
Right,
no, what you talking about?
Sir Blumpkin.
If some chick come out and say something like, "Yo, did I force you to do that?" You did it on your own, right?
Like, girl, like there's literally no way to force someone to do that. Like,
exactly.
These women need to stop playing the victim. They know what they're getting into.
When bitches start feeling this type of way, when niggas like, nah, I'm not going anywhere with you. Fuck out of here. If you called Me Too on me, like bitches gonna feel some type of way when niggas is like on their P's and Q's, like, nah, I'm good, man. Let me put on a body cam. Fuck out of here with that.
And also, legitimately, that was a tool of racist white women during the civil rights era, and continue with. I mean, come on, let's be real. Emmett Till died because that chick said that he whistled at her, and then on her deathbed was like, "Just kidding, like, bitch, he died over 50 years ago."
Yeah, a woman gave Pac head on the dance floor and then got him locked up for just touching her. Listen, if I want to eat a fucking woman's ass like puppy chow on the dance floor, as long as she give me consent,
pussy,
you know what I mean?
It is what it is, man.
Yeah,
he took that pussy.
He didn't. He didn't get convicted for that. He didn't get convicted for that.
I don't know that we can trust you on.
He hating on Pac. Pac didn't have to take no
pussy.
West Side. West Side.
I can't ride for a convicted rapist.
Yeah, it is what it is, man.
He took that pussy. What did he get convicted of?
He didn't get convicted of rape, though. He was actually convicted for groping. Public groping.
That's what he got convicted for. Sexual assault. That's all that's it.
Oh, no, it was indecent. No, it was actually look, somebody posted in the chat. Posted in the chat.
He never got convicted for rape. That he ain't supposed to be partaking in. Bottom line, you know what I mean? And just for the record, that never happened to Biggie. That's just for the record. But anyway, go ahead. Continue. Carry on.
Wait.
Okay.
Biggie,
all right.
I saw on Twitter that
Biggie has never been convicted in a court of law for sexual assault like Tupac Shakur.
No.
All right? So that's it.
Looks so good, you make me want to suck you.
No, it ain't happening. You know what I mean? Pac was, he was doing something he ain't had no business doing. The girl said no. He thought since he was Tupac, he can do what he wants. And he got convicted. He's a sexual, he would have to, what's that shit they do when you got to go around the neighborhood and knock on the doors and get signatures and shit?
Yeah. Okay.
You got to register for the, you got to register for that
shit, though.
Nah.
Sexual offender.
Sex offender. Yeah,
nah, he wasn't good, man. He can still be your idol. He can still be your idol. But anyway, I mean, he got found guilty.
It's all good,
sexual
man.
assault.
West Side.
That's
which means you got to sign up for that.
Yeah, he got to sign up for Craigslist or some shit. What's that shit called, man? Megan's Law list or something.
We got matching band.
No, he had to go.
Hey, FC, you from New York, right? FC?
Nah, my family's from New York. I'm from.
Okay, man. Okay. Yeah, man. No, it's all good, man.
Pac gotta go knock on doors,
man. He's a legend
like that. He got to.
Listen,
I'm a sex offender. Is it okay if I move in this neighborhood? I promise I won't touch your kids. I promise I will. Your kids and girls are safe.
Yo, you know how embarrassing that
That is true though. He do got to do that. Oh, he did.
He wasn't a registered sex offender though. No. He got
my guy. Yo, my guy was like, yeah, he can live here. Right.
Oh, that's Tupac. Oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah, no,
matter of fact, I'll knock on the doors for you, Pop. You ain't even got to do that.
Shit.
Yo, shout out to Phoenix Mew.
We love Biggie too.
She in the chat. I just seen one of her tweets. She definitely gonna have a surprise coming to y'all real soon, man. So it's about to be popping. I seen it. It's happening. Remember what I said? Remember I said the last time she was here? I said it's coming. It's coming. Just you know what I mean? Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. No, she's too curious. I thought you was just talking. She's too motherfucking curious. It's coming. So just wait. Just wait on it.
Ain't nothing wrong.
Ain't nothing wrong going to one of these porn sites that's gonna be stealing all her shit and watching it for free. Ain't nothing wrong for that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Talking about. You mean? Ignore this. Anyway, what's up, Phoenix? I haven't been in the chat.
Looking
all
good.
Right, man. It ain't really a lot to talk about this week. I mean, we might as well just go off the rails. I noticed FC got.
You remember Harlem Nights, right?
After that Xbox talk, that's a true corporate slave for you.
Oh no, y'all was talking about fat bitches and all that.
I get it. It's okay. It's okay.
Nah, hell no. Did I tell you what my purpose is? Nah, I experimented one time and never again. Hell no, not for me.
Well, hey,
all you chubby chasers out there, that's all for you.
Hey man, ain't nothing like a big bitch during the winter. All right, speak for yourself.
That's what I'm saying, yo. I ain't hating though. Everybody got a preference. You feel me?
Shit. Speak for your goddamn self. Shit.
Yo, wasn't you talking all that smack about? Yeah, she fast, she hungry, and then you talk.
True,
but in the wintertime though, she could come eat over here.
No,
I see. That's what I'm saying, man. You ain't shit, nigga. You ain't shit. You ain't shit, nigga. You in the West Coast, shit ain't cold over there. South Southern California. You Southern California?
It gets cold.
You don't see how Candace be dressed. Either she live under a bridge or it's cold as fuck. Like it's one or the other. It's one or the other.
Oh, I ain't know that. When in LA, y'all from LA, right?
Yes,
it's kicked him in the ass.
I didn't know that.
Because it's right on the water, bro. It gets
man, that 70 degrees is fucking crazy, right?
Like the sun will be out. But
he got jokes. See, Ken, see that? That's one of our weather. Yeah.
Nobody stays. They get big mad because it get minus 1,000, so they don't care about how we feel in California.
Y'all ain't seen cold until you live out here in the East Coast. I'm just saying.
I used to live in New York, but it still get cold in Cali.
Yeah, it's not that cold compared to East Coast, but you gotta understand, being black, we're naturally tropical people, bro.
True. So it's gotta be bro. I'd be so
it's tropical, brother. Y'all hard with the cold weather. Y'all immune to that cold shit. Us out here, we weak as a motherfucker with it. We're 6. Well, look, if it's below 70 degrees, we don't even want to go outside.
At 65, I have on so many layers. Y'all
that's sad, right? Yeah.
Yo, how do you hear 65?
That's not cold.
When I move from. That's not cold, but if you getting 40s out here in Sacramento, so it gets cold.
See you Northern Cali. Now Northern Cali's different. I went to fucking San Francisco. I almost straight to the mall. I know it's summertime. That shit was cold.
No, I lived in Sacramento. It was 29 sometimes the winter I was there, and I didn't have any heating, and I was in a fucking old ass house. So I do know cold. I don't like anything below like 65. I like the perfect California.
Now I'll be laughing at the people in Florida. When I moved from New York and it dropped to like 60, niggas have bubble jackets and Timbs on.
Absolutely. Yeah. Listen, I own one pair of Timbs.
Yeah, it's East Coast. Biggie.
I only wear them when it's 65. Yeah. If 65 is 60 degrees isn't cold if you're from the East Coast. If you're from the West Coast, that's fucking damn near a snowstorm. So
basically, y'all gotta understand. We have a different metric, okay? Like
we got a different.
Y'all brag about seasons. We brag about perfect weather year round.
I can't tell by the way you be dressing, Candace.
Best women, best weather. Yeah.
Yo, you live under a freeway.
I'm not convinced. But also, legitimately, I like sweaters. I like scarves. So it works. I mean, I'll be cold, but it works.
You anemic?
I am actually.
You need more iron.
No,
you need more iron.
And it made my stomach.
Start swallowing some nuts.
I want to say there's other ways to get iron. You feel me? I'm just saying, like, listen. Like, it's a nutritional fact. I'm telling you.
I'm going to start swallowing some semen. It's going to bring her iron up.
I'm saying, look, there's other ways. You ain't gonna be cold no more. No more. You good.
These girls be walking around with no clothes on.
That's because they stomach full.
They ain't tell you the secret.
Hey, yo, shout outs to Rystar94. He said, y'all don't know cold until you live in Chicago.
Good for your skin, too.
Minus 55 degrees last winter.
That's true. That shit ain't cold. That's tundra, man. That's like that Canadian shit.
Chicago,
the tundra up the north.
God damn, Chicago.
It's a tundra.
It's cold because of the weather off the lakes. And
fucking wind, bro.
Yeah, when I was in Chicago, man. No, it was I think it was almost like 15 to 20 degrees. The fucking wind hit me and it almost numbed like it was so cold, it numbed the left side of my face.
That shit so cold out there, it locks you inside. Like you in prison, bro. Like it freezes your door. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
how I feel at 50, so y'all just talking a lot of shit.
Yeah, it be getting cold in San Francisco, especially with the wind. You're around the water.
San Francisco cold.
Shout out to Tony Wood 25.
But yeah,
hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, shout out to Tony Wood 25. He said if Candace was on an episode of Another 48, the detectives would get tired of her long explanation. Ma'am, you're free to go. Really, get the hell out.
Hey, I hope that works. If that's a legitimate be like, no, sir. There's more details.
Yo, he called you a snitch, but he called you a detailed, in-depth snitch.
Shout out to like Torrance Ingram.
Tony Wood 25. Yeah, my nigga.
Yeah, go ahead. What you was gonna say?
Oh, I thought sorry. I was just saying, I thought he was talking about me being like the person who did the crime. I've never watched the first 48. I thought, I don't know.
Shout out to Torrance Ingram. He said, Chicago, no joke with that cold shit. That hawk. Yeah, Chicago be freezing.
The thing is, it get cold and it get windy, man. Fuck Chicago for that.
Be in snow. I wanted to say real quick, rest in peace to Danny Aiello, one of the greatest actors of all time. Harlem Nights. Definitely do the right thing.
Yeah.
I loved him, man. My favorite part was when he told Eddie in Pride, he said, listen, Calhoun wanted to, I wanted more, but he said, if it was up to me, you guys see you with the big Cadillacs and the big house. He said, if it was up to me, I'd give you jigs enough money to function. You see the big cars, and I'm living in a fucking hovel.
Yeah, that part funny as shit.
Oh, that was my favorite
I always rewind that part, dog, because when he say that shit, living in a fucking hovel, I be crying, dog. Like, yo, that shit is hilarious. Yeah, but he played Sal on Do the Right Thing. Yeah, he passed away at the age of, he was 86? Yeah, 86, man. So I'm
86.
Funny as hell.
Fucking legend.
That's good.
Ain't bad.
Yeah, that's a good. It's a good age, man. But he's a legend.
Living in a fucking hovel.
Yeah, that part was amazing. Fucking hovel.
Too funny.
Yo.
Shout out to Torrance Ingram.
Fam.
He said, "Chi-Town the best city though. Don't care." Yeah, you want to get shot?
Nope.
And that is, hey, you know what? Yeah,
you want to get shot?
Yeah, I love Chicago, actually, man. I vacation there. I love you.
I'm sorry, Rob. Did you just say and then I love Chicago? I do love LA again.
I do love. No, I do. No, listen, if it wasn't so cold, I'd actually live there. See, the difference between Chicago and LA is Chicago's like a real city. Like you can go to a play, and everything is in close in proximity. As to LA,
sorry.
I gotta take 2 days.
Say a play?
Like I
Yeah. I go to a play.
Nah, plays are here, bro. Y'all sleep, man.
Nah, I'm good.
You don't like Hamilton?
Nah, plays.
Okay.
Nah, I'm straight. Y'all can have that.
Yeah, I like going out and living a little.
Y'all gotta educate, man. Y'all some niggas.
Hey, but
I read my books.
Hey, listen,
that's
LA
good enough.
is just really spread out, man. If you lived in LA, it takes you a long time to get from A to B in fucking traffic, dog. Like to LA is just too fucking spread out. Hey, Candace, you gonna argue that?
Not to mention y'all got shit traffic.
No, but that's why at certain times of the day you just take the street.
Oh man, Candace, no, like if you go, it takes you. Listen, I live 15, 20 minutes from downtown LA.
Bro. It's a different.
Yeah, I know. Did you hear what I said? I live 15 to 20 minutes from downtown LA via 110. And you know how much it'll take? Like if I go during the week, it'll take me about an hour and a half to get there.
But that's because of the location you're coming from. Like, these people don't know that you're literally going to, like, the most congested area of the 110, trying to hype them up like LA is all bad.
Oh, the most congested part of LA is the 405. Quit playing.
I said the most congested part of the 110.
Okay, all right. Well, you know the most congested is the 405, so that's not even debatable.
That's been for decades. But they ruined the 110 when they put in that fucking, what is it called? The fast pass bullshit. Like, the 110 used to be that, like, in the morning for a couple hours, and when everyone's going to work, and then in the evening for a couple hours when everyone's going home, traffic was trash. But, you know, then you could just do you. But when they added that you have to pay, they made it a toll road or whatever the fuck they did. Now there's almost always traffic on the 110. It's almost as bad as the 405.
Shout out to M Bandai HD. He said, "Get this cultured nigga Ravage out of here." And shout out to Luca. She said, "I love the place too. We can go. We can go, Luca. We can do it."
Hey,
all right.
What else we got? Yo, you better give a shout out. You better. Luca be over there and get y'all the fuck together. I'll be like, God damn. I'm scared the shit to go on Luca.
You want
the one I just seen, FC was there. The one I just seen, the clip I just seen,
I'll be coming through.
when Luca was getting these niggas together, he was there. So he know what's up. He better shout out. That's why I ain't been on her podcast yet. I'm scared to talk over that motherfucker. You say anything, Luca be like, shut the fuck up.
And y'all was getting at me.
Shout out to Skunkhead.
She like 6'11"
You
though.
good?
Y'all be shutting up too. For real though. Candace, you've been on Skunkhead, right, Candace?
You got it.
I don't know how you survived. You survived as long as you talk.
She has. I've been on there too.
Jesus. Oh, all right. She must have had a coffee that day or something. Because, man, Luca be going in. Shit crazy.
I've been on a couple times. Dang.
Yeah, they got a dope crew over there. I like
keep
the
coming check over there, man. Shout out to Luca, man. Shut up, damn it. Shut up! Damn it! What else we got for y'all today, man? Yeah, we definitely ain't hitting 3 hours today. Anybody looking forward to the white man's holiday? Like anything going on for y'all? Yeah, for y'all that celebrate dumbass holidays, what y'all got going on? You know what I mean? You feeling the Christmas spirit?
You know Jesus was black.
Spirit?
Jesus was a black man.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I am.
Actually, yeah.
Oh, all right.
I'm heading out.
All right. It's the most wonderful time of the year, right? Shout outs to Little F.
Exactly.
Depends on who you're around.
You a Jehovah.
Sorry, come again.
Who Jehovah Witness?
No, I'm saying, are you a Jehovah Witness? Like you don't.
Oh.
I mean, like
Hard8, you don't
celebrate.
I don't give a fuck about a holiday. Like, no, I'm not. I don't care.
Nah, no.
I don't care.
Aid ain't trying to spare his money nowhere. That nigga don't even want no kids because he don't want to buy them shit.
Man, you ain't. So he is a Jehovah's Witness, bro. That's what they do. They don't celebrate. I know, but I'm saying, but I know people who was, and they like, hey, happy birthdays. Like, oh, we don't celebrate birthdays. Like, all right, happy Christmas. We don't celebrate.
I always felt so sad for them
when you grow up,
a nigga created this fucking religion.
Like that shit ain't nothing, dog. Like, why do you celebrate Christmas? What are you celebrating? The birth of some fucking fictional character? Like, what are you
for the
celebrating?
presents? We ain't care about shit. That was
nigga, you like 30 years old talking about presents. How old are you talking about presents?
My family get together. Niggas.
I buy myself
good ass gifts. I get some good ass
presents. Oh, you buy yourself gifts.
I'd be like, I earned it.
Happy holidays to me. You know what I mean?
Yo, and shit just gets creative, like how people try to figure out what you want and all that.
Listen,
even at your age now.
Boy. He said, Chi-Town trash. Torrance eat bullet shells for breakfast, and is 3 steps away. And 3 steps away from being a statistic.
Hey man, you know what? Don't nah, man. That's my man's right there.
Yeah,
man.
I don't care about holidays, dog.
That's funny though.
I ain't care about Christmas since I was like 12. Matter of fact, I think if I can remember, the last time I probably cared about, was excited for Christmas, it was like 1995 or some shit like that. Because I remember 96. Oh, I remember in 96, my sister had to come and wake me up.
Fun in our house, man.
I wasn't even up. She had to come get me, like, yo, you know you got presents. I was like, for real? Oh, all right, I'll be down there. But other than that, I don't give a fuck about no Christmas and none of that. It's whatever. Nigga, you got 18 kids.
It's fun at our house,
so
man.
I guess it would be fun.
My wife is funny. Nah, but even between me and my wife is fun, bro. All right, so I don't know what she got, and she said don't buy nothing from Newegg. So she was like, hey, let me clean your office. So she goes in the office, starts cleaning the office. I kind of peep in there, and I see her on Newegg. The thing about her is she always listens to everything I complain about on a PC. So, and she remembers it all. She like a fucking elephant. Everything. So she goes in there, then I go back after she done clean everything. I go in there to check the history. She cleared history. Then the next morning I wake up, $1,700 that goes to Newegg. And I'm trying to figure out what the fuck she bought. So I want to be surprised. So it's shit like that.
She bought you a sex doll.
Like that is awesome.
So what about dinner?
Yeah, it was a
off a Newegg, nigga.
It come with some headphones.
Off a Newegg.
It come with some headphones. And you can stick a USB in it to say different phrases and shit. Yeah. Facts.
This nigga, y'all.
Do any of y'all, you guys have like DC? Did you guys have like Christmas dinner and all that?
Yeah, we do that because we have family come over. My mom's flying in.
Celebrate Jesus.
Hey, I just want to know. Hey, a lot of people are doing that.
I do the same thing.
Hey,
nigga,
some people celebrate.
Your childhood must have been some trash, Mike. God damn. I know Mike got cold for Christmas every year, and he hated it ever since.
Does that surprise you that this dude got cold every year?
Nigga got cold every year. Niggas like, when I become an adult, fuck holidays, man. Fuck my dad, fuck my cousin, fuck everybody. No holidays.
Christmas was
nigga,
good in the 80s.
Just because.
God like
damn.
The 80s, the late 80s. That's about it.
Transformers.
No,
that's the last time I got a gift.
It's good now, man. Shit, I'm jealous of my kids. The shit they get.
Are they allowed to play with the toys? Because you don't let your kids do nothing.
Shout out to
No.
Man, they can't even eat candy.
They go outside.
Do they get this cookie?
Oh, now they can have candy. No. One time
they can have sweets. Remember, there are other sweets.
You did say that.
As long as it's got alternative sweets, and only on Halloween they can have regular.
Hold up, but you at In-N-Out Burger though. That's crazy.
Yeah, a fucking what is it?
No, you had a fried
protein wrap. No bun.
I guarantee you their friends are giving them all the carbs and all the stuff that you won't let them try just because. Like
my kids are perfectly fine.
Your kids stayed at my house.
My kids are perfectly fine
because they're gonna be. They're gonna have all type of junk food.
I'm like, listen,
your dad ain't around. That little waterhead motherfucker is not around. Go ahead and eat the candy, the cookies, the ice cream. Just eat whatever y'all fuck y'all. They're gonna be like on They're gonna be like Kevin on Home Alone. Remember Kevin on Home Alone?
You know you can make cake with alternative sweeteners, right?
He ordered all that food, the room service on Home Alone 2. He was just mixing shit. Yeah, that's how the kids gonna be. That's how your kids will be if they spent the day with me. I'm like, listen, that waterhead motherfucker ain't around. Go ahead, eat all y'all want. I got all types of cookies and chips and shit. Just mix it all together. They gonna call home like, Mom, I got a stomach ache. I got a stomach ache.
My kids eat healthy, man.
Keto candy.
My kids eat healthy, man. I finally just got them niggas off of milk, so they all drink almond milk. So my kids eat healthy.
I never had almond milk.
Hard to do. Almond milk is delicious. You should buy them some chocolate.
I ain't gonna lie.
No. It's not easy. It wasn't easy. But it took me a year for that. It's not easy.
Almond milk is delicious. Well, that tells us that they will enjoy.
So you telling me it took a year ass whoopings to get them off of milk?
Nah, man, I don't hit my kids. I just take shit away from them.
He said, "Little F boy, why don't you come to Shy and catch a round or two?" He definitely would. Like that ain't really hard. That ain't really hard.
He got that little F-boy
He
pack.
definitely would.
He got that.
You know, he go to Chi-Town, go to Lamb Run or some shit. He definitely gonna catch a bullet. You know what I mean? That's a fact.
I remember we had a Sony photo shoot event in San Francisco. I mean, in Chicago. The moment we landed and went to the hotel, they said, "Be careful what you say to people when you cross the street." I'm like, "Is that serious?" "Yeah, you can get shot out here." I'm like, "This is a corporate business telling us this shit."
Where is this?
Hold up.
Chicago.
Jay Harvey, shout outs for the super chat player. He said, "Candace, I got a spare Blue Yeti mic if you want it. You just got to cover shipping. Tired of you sounding like the audio logs playing through the DualShock 4.
Well, if you say
hit up her Twitter, her DM.
On fucking Twitter.
Yeah, I mean, send this girl a fucking mic because we tired of her shit too, man. So, yeah. She sounds okay.
She don't sound bad
No, you
today.
sound okay. You can sound better.
They just talking.
Shout outs to Lil F Boy. He said,
we can
"Whoa,
all
calm
sound
down,
better.
Jamal. Don't
Try
pull
to
out the
figure it
9." Why call that nigga Jamal? Yo, this fucking stupid. Yo, we got another fucking super chat war going on. I mean, they ain't doing it as big as Tony Wood, but goddamn, that's
see
funny.
that.
She said, "Calm down, Jamal." Why the fuck he call him Jamal, dog? That's funny. Shout outs to Rodstar. He said Chicago is not that bad, especially on the north side. I go out all the time laughing my ass off. So what's the north side? Is that where the white folks at?
Yeah, but like
Usually,
it's the side that
Irish.
Kanye and Common aren't shouting
Any
out.
side that ain't the ghetto, it's probably, safe to be. Nah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, we know you bougie
the
now.
ghetto is the
Sorry.
fucking ghetto. It is what it is, man.
I'm just kidding, bro. We all trying to get out the
Yo, hey, what you got your girl
Nothing.
for Christmas?
Nothing.
What you got your girl for Christmas?
Yo,
What you
Fucked
mean?
up nigga.
You a lie.
You ain't
she
Better
robs
than
me
mine.
all. Yo,
I don't like the
listen. She
surprise
robs
in
me
your
all
voice.
year round. So what the fuck? Christmas ain't with that. What's that?
Did you see that video clip of that dude who
Oh, yeah.
he wrapped a whole bunch
I
of
seen that.
boxes?
That was funny.
Yeah, and it was
Bills
just
and
Bills.
shit.
This
Wow.
girl, your phone
must be from
bill.
Philly.
Funny. Hey, yo,
Man,
shout outs to
goodness.
Emmanuel. He said, shout out to being healthy. I lost 95 pounds this year, 293 to 199.
Yo, shout out to
All
you.
right. And
Yeah,
shout outs
to
to
you.
Tony Wood 25.
That's what's up.
He said, shout outs to Torrance Ingram, Biz the Kid, and the Colored Milkman for continuously supporting the podcast. Yeah, man. Shout outs to everybody that support all day, man. Hit that like button, though. Hit that like button. You dig? And Torrance Ingram said,
Yeah, with that new algorithm, most people won't see it
True that,
unless
true
they
that.
hit the like
Torrance
button.
Ingram said, "No, I ain't got it. I ain't got it for the weirdo."
Okay.
And Phoenix said the suburbs is not. I mean, the north side is not the suburbs. Two different things.
Nah, they got a suburb on the north side and the west side. That's yeah. She's from Chicago. She knows that. There's a lot of Irish motherfuckers live on the north side of that city.
Yo, she from Chicago?
I say there's a lot of white people in Chicago,
Yeah,
so
she said
there
she's
gotta
on
be
the
some.
south side.
Yeah, it's the most segregated city. It's the most segregated major city in the country. She knows what it is.
I
There
ain't
is
know she's from.
suburban
I ain't know
on the
she's from
north side.
Chicago. Yuck.
Ooh.
What? Yuck.
Hey, hold on.
Man.
Somebody said my audio is ahead of everyone else's
give
again.
some shit,
I heard
guys.
that last week, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a delay. Like you
I don't
talking,
know
then
how
you
to,
hear
but
us
like
later.
I'm not doing
Yeah, I've
anything
noticed
different.
A
I
little
don't know
bit
why
of
that shit is a problem.
Chicago is.
I don't even know how to stop that shit.
I think it's OBS thing. Like as the time
Oh.
goes by, like after 2 hours.
So after a certain
It might just
time
be
that
like
happens.
losing sync.
Yeah, so that's what it seemed like. Like after the first 2 hours or so,
Man,
that's
I
when
wish
it
they
starts
just
to
bring
kick
back
in.
Google Hangouts. Man, this OBS shit been trash.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought it was because I thought it was last week I heard it happening, and I thought it was because of that new shit they got you using. Like they got this new beta live stream set up on YouTube. So I thought it was that, but then I went back to the classic way because they got the option. You can choose to use the old way or the new way. So I went back to using the old way, and now y'all saying it's happening again. I don't fucking understand that shit, yo. I don't even know how to stop it, why it's happening or none of that, man. This shit is fucking stupid. God damn. Shout outs to Lil F Boy. He said, boy, y'all got it for innocent 9-year-old bystanders. Yikes. Put the Glock down and pick up a book. Are we talking to Torrance Ingram? I don't know why it's ahead. I don't know how it got out of sync. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know how to fix it or none of that shit, yo. This shit's fucking stupid.
Isn't there a way to like change what server you streaming from? I've seen Kofi do it a bunch of times when his shit was fucking up like that.
I mean, I use the server that's closest to me.
Sometimes he just randomly changes it and it'll sound better.
I don't know if you can do that in the middle of a live stream though.
Nah, he has
OBS. Using OBS,
but I wouldn't suggest you doing it right now on OBS.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he was using OBS.
Man, this Discord shit is garbage. Oh boy. Shout outs to Rostar. He said the North Side has many communities of all ethnicities. I live in the north suburbs, about 15 minutes from the city. As long as you stay north of the Sox or 35th, you'll be fine. LOL.
See? Exactly. See, exactly. There is a burbs on the north side. Yep. Shout out to Tony Wood 25. He says shout out to all the super chat supporters. Hey, and shout out to that sister in South Africa who won Miss Universe. Anytime you could win Miss Universe over all them Beckys wearing a fucking flat top, looking like Play from Kid and Play.
A whole queen in that photo.
She's real pretty though. She's pretty. She is pretty.
I haven't seen her.
I don't know about that hair.
I googled it after I saw the comment today, and I was just like, she is working that shit. Like, she just looked fierce. She got this like cloak thing on and like a dress. Like, she just, bitches was mad when they saw her. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. You win that shit and you got a flat top. You a bad bitch. So
she had a flat top.
Shout out to Miss South. What the fuck? Shout out to South Africa.
She do. Legitimately, she do.
She got a flat top, nigga.
Good,
like,
bro.
I'm not making that.
You're not even lying,
shit,
bro.
You're gonna be like, how did this sister win this shit?
Because
was she really?
Her skin is flawless. She got perfect features.
Try to make black people happy, or is she really? Did she really look better than all the other girls?
Google her.
No, she really.
Google her. I bet she looked better than everyone. I didn't look at her.
She looked to me. I would like her in the runner-up was from Puerto Rico, but she looked like a Becky. I prefer her if she had longer hair. Now I would rather smash Miss Puerto Rico because of just everything else. But if she had long hair, I would take her because she looked like a goddess. She looked like Cleopatra, Isis, or some shit. Yeah,
yes. Like
if she had longer hair,
Black Beauty, like Nefertiti.
Yeah. She a sexy chocolate sister, but that flat top make me want to do a little back.
She won what? Miss Universe. Let me see what this bitch looks like.
Yes, she won the whole shit.
A good one.
She won the whole shit, DC.
I don't see it. And it's...
She won the whole shit.
I'm good.
I know, because you like big eye and like, I don't know.
DC don't like natural black beauty.
What you talking about? No,
she don't like chocolate sisters.
What are you talking about? My wife is black.
What's her name?
No, but I'm talking about no. I know your wife is black, but I'm talking about chocolate. I'm talking about dark chocolate.
Yeah, she definitely.
I've been with a few of them, but I'm good.
Said a few.
He out here.
I tried a little.
Got like 2 black friends in his.
I got some chocolate friends.
I dated a few. I bust out 1 or 2 of them, but I'm good.
Sexual chocolate.
I'm just.
Yeah,
bad. She's not really for me either. But like, she's bad. Like, that's undeniable.
She bad. Yeah,
I don't know what y'all seen is bad. Maybe she could deep throat well.
No, her face and her features, but that hair got it.
Yeah, I don't know. I can see it.
Okay. Shout out to Urban Combat 1000. He said, shout out to the original 13 colonies, the East Coast, U.S. Add the other states like an unfinished game without content. That's DLC facts. Hey, man, but for it to be the original colonies, though, my grandfather's from Richmond, Virginia. There ain't shit to do in Richmond. I mean, we went to Monticello, but there ain't shit to do in Virginia, man. And California is like another country. Nah. So we ahead of the game.
We might as well be.
I mean, I live in the suburbs of DC, bro. So that's
the suburbs of DC.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for AIDS.
So you gotta watch. Yeah, you gotta watch out.
No, right outside it. Right outside it.
You gotta watch out for AIDS. That's what you gotta do.
AIDS and get shot in the ass.
What's that like?
No, I live in Maryland, but I'm like right outside of.
I got you.
Man, that Maryland, that wire put Maryland on the map. But yeah,
Nah, that's Baltimore. Don't get it twisted. That's a whole different country.
Yeah.
You go to Baltimore, that's a whole
Nina
different.
Simone got a song about Baltimore, but anyway.
Yeah, what is it? Was it about heroin?
No, it's about like how black people. She wrote it right after somebody was murdered by cops, and apparently she was ready to go. Like she literally had a gun and was about to go shoot white people indiscriminately, and her man at the time talked her off that ledge. Oh.
I just remember the statistic that Baltimore had the highest black on black crime ratio, but I mean, I don't know, man. But
it's wild. It's wild in Baltimore. It ain't like Chicago, but it's crazy out there.
I always wanted to go to Baltimore and get some crab cakes. So yeah.
To get some what?
If you want the best crabs in the world, you come to Baltimore. You come to that's
really
crab cakes. Yeah, they got the best
crab cakes.
I'm gonna have to test that. I don't know about all that.
Nah, ain't no testing shit. It's a fact, bro.
That's what they known for.
I've never
That's
had
what they known for. Crab cakes.
Salmon croquet is where it's at.
Hey, Hardy, you don't like
you don't eat crab cakes?
I don't like crab. Not crab cakes.
You wild, my nigga.
You crazy.
Shit, you don't
like crab. Not crab.
You don't eat crab?
No, I like crab.
Man, he eats cheese and bread with meat.
I like crab. I don't like crab cakes.
Bro, what the fuck was that insult?
Yeah.
Like crab cakes.
Oh, we know for crabs out here too.
Shout out to Urban Combat.
The edible
said that already.
Lobster, crabs, all that.
I was confused where that.
I read that.
I just let that rock.
Yeah. No, shit. Matter of fact, I might do that today. That's my cheat day. I'm gonna go get a booze.
Ain't nothing Philly about that cheesesteak, nigga. All the way over there, nigga. Ain't nothing Philly about that.
Shit.
Ain't nothing Philly about that.
Hey, nigga, go look up booze. Go look. They're from Philly. They are from Philly. They are from Philadelphia. If they wasn't from Philly, I
never had good cheese. I never had a good Philly cheesesteak.
Oh man, a cheesesteak is the best thing you win. Cheesesteaks is
I've always had it. I even had one in Philly. I don't think too much of it.
Went to some place. I went to Gino's in another spot.
But they're hard to come by, in my opinion.
But I know one thing: the black folks from Philly, they say don't even fuck with Gino's or Pat's. Like you like the mom and pop shit is better. So
no, that's a tourist. That's a tourist.
You gotta go to North Philly for the best
tourist attraction.
Like in the hood.
Yeah, apparently.
No, the one in North Philly, not Gino's. Gino's is fucking gross, bro. I'm talking about like
areas banging.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of them, but Gino's and Pat's, that's some tourist attraction shit. Yeah.
McDonald's. Yeah, that's like some McDonald's.
That shit is rat meat, my dude.
I don't know what it is, but I know when I went to the mom and pop spot, it was definitely better. Like when you see black people back there making that shit, tastes way better. Nobody
said greasy black people?
No, I said when you see some black people. I didn't say greasy. What the fuck?
I could have swore you said greasy black people in the back, dog.
Some black people making the cheesesteak. No, when you see some black people back there cooking, you get some good shit. Like that's what it is. That's my experience. So
now y'all fucking with me. I don't know if I want to.
If I go to a Chinese place, I don't want to see some niggas and some white folks making this shit. I want to see some Chinese people making it, right? So yeah, but I understand it's a city delicacy. So it's all
said
good.
Two greasy black people.
White folks eat
fucking
shit
stupid, dog.
They're greasy.
I could have swore that's what he said, dog.
I did not say no close.
Nah, I'm gonna have to go back and re-listen, nigga. You said two greasy black people back there.
I said when you see. I did not say greasy. I said when you see. You gotta be all twisted. Greasy black. You don't even like dark chocolate sisters.
Right?
What are you talking about? I've been with a few.
Fucking Sir Blumpkin in this one.
No, fam.
Yo, don't knock it until you try it, my nigga.
No. I'm gonna live a full life and never know what that's like. Hey, baby, can you bring the paper in here?
First of all, y'all
asking some.
Give me some head.
Y'all don't even let your girl choke y'all before you bust a nut. So y'all niggas is weak, man. Fall back.
This is wild. Like, did you hear how he said?
You know what? Just figured out
that shit was confident.
You definitely choke lying. You eat ass. You do.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
No, I don't.
With the way you just said that shit, you done.
I don't. I do
From
not
the
eat ass.
That shit propped
From the rooter to the tutor.
I swear my favorite child do not eat ass.
You got that shit propped up. Nigga got a bib. You got an ass.
Nah, never that. You will never catch my tongue there some butt cheeks. Never that. I admit to what I done. Shit. When a girl like grab my fucking meat all aggressive like, that shit feels good.
Yeah, he like getting damn near murdered. He like getting damn near murdered and shit while he's fucking having sex.
Want to be killed, yeah, right? He want to be fucking say hi to God right before he fucking nut.
Niggas like beat me.
Kill me. A little bit.
Yo, what's your safe word, my guy?
PlayStation.
Wearing a spiked out fucking pit bull dog collar.
No, that ass. Safe word is PlayStation. Yeah, I think.
Hey, yo, shout outs to Jay. Shout outs to Jay Harvey. He said, "Yo, I love it when my girlfriend chokes me before I bust." What the fuck is up with y'all niggas?
You got some weirdo Ken.
Unless y'all try it, you can't
weirdo
knock it, man.
Nah. Shorty tried that shit one time with me. I looked at her like, bitch, you tried that? I don't know. You watch some weird. Yo.
You watch too much.
When you do that, your whole
too much porn. Get the fuck out of here.
When you're, I don't watch any porn. Nobody choking.
Nah, I'm talking about the shorty who tried that. Nah, shorty you tried that. I was like,
nah, I told my wife to do that. She was never into that stuff.
This nigga's.
He
started. The dog car started experimenting after he ate ass, huh?
Never.
What else can I do?
Nah, I will never. I don't even do anal, so I would never try that shit.
I mean, honestly, with the stuff you do, I
can't even imagine.
That's a fact.
I don't fuck with the butthole, man.
But you want your girl to give you head. You want your girl to give you head while you take the shit.
Weird when you get choked out.
That was a fucking white girl I was dating in fucking college, man.
That's
yuck. And you know, you got to blame it on the white girl.
Shouldn't have told us. We not going.
That's gross, my dude.
I don't care. I'm not.
Yo, shout outs to
nigga. That's nasty.
That's definitely nasty.
That's nasty.
Hey,
that's definitely nasty.
I'm not ashamed by it. I'm not ashamed of it.
That's nasty, dog.
They said he was getting choked out with a blue toupee.
Yo, hold on. So he got the girl. Hold on. So this nigga taking the mean shit. He got the girl sucking. Hold up, though.
That's what I'm saying. This nigga constipated trying to like.
Hold on.
I wasn't constipated when that happened, man.
Hold on. How did you prepare for that, though?
I was not.
The night before, you like, yo, I'm gonna take a laxative, so tomorrow it's Blunkins all day. It's Blunkins all day.
No, all right. Listen. Hold up. So I woke up to go take a shit, and while I was done, I grabbed my phone. I was gonna beat my shit. I was like, nah, fuck that. So I called her in the bathroom.
Hold on. So you was taking the shit, getting choked, and sucked off all at the same time. Wow.
No, she was not choking me, nigga. Chill.
I don't believe it. She had a belt around your neck. Well, she was like,
this nigga's getting ropes in the bathroom and shit. She spanked this nigga with a belt.
Hey dog, you definitely on to. Hey, listen, shout out to we got a super chat here from Biz the Kid Gang. He said, from everything we heard about DC, how the hell does he not eat the Rudy Tooty? Element, laugh my ass off.
No, I stay away from the butthole. No, I put that on everything. I stay away from the asshole, man.
Are you from DC?
No. He's
also, we got Urban Combat 1000. He said most East Coast cities neighborhoods have the same row homes. And Atlantic City is only 3 miles long. Beach casinos and shopping outlet. Then the hood. That is true.
Hey, that's one thing I noticed about East Coast hoods, though. Hey, y'all places be too close together, fam. Like, you can hear everything in the next fucking household and shit. Like, y'all got, there's like no gap in between.
Well, you in the suburbs, so you good.
I'm saying, man, this shit old country out here.
I get to play my music loud. Yeah, I gotta worry about nobody. Yeah, except for the white folks. So they will call the cops.
PG County representative, and B More ain't a part of Maryland. Also, Hard 8.
Yes, sir.
Delisandro's in PA.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I never been there, so. Yeah, I heard of it too, but
Delisandro's, I heard of that one.
I ain't never been there.
I ain't heard of that.
These people down here got Philly cheesesteaks. It's boobs in LA. Two of them. K-Town.
They got Maryland crab cakes out there too. That shit probably gross.
I don't know, but I know the Philly cheesesteak I ate over here was pretty close to the one in Philly. Not as good, but it was pretty goddamn close. And the dudes in there, they from Philly, so they from North Philly too. They some Filipino dudes from North Philly.
Shit.
You know, the type of motherfuckers Hard 8 used to rob. Yeah.
You know what? I just had a
Shout out to the Filipinos.
You need to be listening We don't need to listen to Ravish's opinions on food at all.
Why?
This is the same dude who said he put cream
banana
cheese
pudding.
in his
Yeah,
fucking
banana pudding and cream
That's
cheese.
banana pudding though.
don't need to
That's
do-
different.
Yeah.
And what
banana
is
pudding.
it? Eggplant in his dressing? Nah, Rav.
Wait. What do
We
you
don't
cook?
trust
Hold the time out, Tracy
Oh,
Chapman. What do you cook? Shit got a fast car. What do you cook? What do you cook?
What do I cook? So many
Can you
things,
cook?
bro.
Can you
Yes,
cook?
What?
very-
Favorite dish?
I don't
Boiled
have
water.
a favorite
Candace,
dish.
what are you cooking? You don't even cook. You a sister.
No,
You
no, bro. I can cook. That's how I know you fucked up those dishes.
All right, name a favorite dish that you love
name
to
a
cook.
dish that you like to cook, and your family's from the
If,
south.
all
So you
right,
better
if a
Ramen
bad bitch,
noodles.
hold up,
No.
hold up, Candace. If a bad bitch comes over, what's the
Spam.
meal you gonna wine and dine her
Spam
with
and
that you're
Vienna
making?
sausages.
Depends
That you-
on what
exactly.
she likes to eat. I can make look. You guys are asking the question correctly, and I like the I answer
This
questions
your
that are
go-to
asked.
dish.
You
You
said,
don't
what's
have
my
one?
favorite? No, I don't have a go-to dish. I don't like.
How do you
I
not
don't-
have a go-to dish?
Because
How do you not have one?
okay,
Mine's salmon.
how do you, bro? Like,
Let me tell you what I
like to eat.
my go-to
So
dish
my go-to
is
dish is
baked,
whatever I feel like
baked
making.
salmon with
Yeah,
wild
baked
rice.
salmon.
No,
And
see,
steamed vegetables.
I was
Women
literally-
go crazy over my baked salmon with the little, you know, I kind of
I don't
marinate
have
it,
to
put
have
the
a
linen on
go-to.
it.
Same, dog.
You don't have
I got
a
roasted
go-to
potatoes
dish.
for mine. Baked salmon, roasted potatoes.
bro.
You feel me?
I
Yo,
can
this
make
woman-
steak.
yo.
I can make salmon. I can make tofu. I can make fried rice. Like I can
Who's
make
your
pasta.
favorite?
I can make fettuccine. I can make baked goods. Like, bro, I don't need to have a go-to dish. I am very
All right,
versatile.
Candace,
Chick you
here's
just
what
named
we're
is
gonna
straight
need you
out
to
the
do.
box.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna need you to do, Candace, is next time you cook, I want you to take a photo of it.
It definitely sounds like she can
Post
handle
it on
a lot of
Twitter or
foods,
in the
but can
group.
you handle a kibasi whole?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Let me find.
Oh wow!
I have photos of food, or I have. I mean, I do take when it looks really good. I take photos, so that's not even a problem.
Yo, is what
We
Hard8
ain't talking
said
about
is
no
what
hot
I'm
dog
thinking.
water.
It must be because I don't. I mean, if you expect me to know what I don't know, it must be some dude shit. I don't
Yo,
care.
shout outs to Atrocity Nights. He said Hog on the Hill is the best place in DC.
I've heard that place. Why have I heard that place before?
I ain't even gonna front. The food back east is way better than the. I mean, unless you like Mexican food, but yeah, the
See,
food
that's
in
the
the
only
south,
thing. I'm afraid
back east, they know how to cook.
Texas, because Mexican food is delicious, and they don't have.
It's good in Texas. I mean, there's more Mexicans in Texas than Cali. Shit,
But it
you
seems
damn near
like
Mexico.
well, at least the area where my family has moved, it seems to just be like corporate, like Tex-Mex
Mexicans
type
everywhere.
stuff instead of just Cali Mex. I guess I didn't realize.
Mexicans are like cockroaches, all right? They every goddamn.
But
what
you
the
know,
fuck?
LA
Hey,
has its own flavor.
Shout outs to Ultra
Yeah, but
Combat.
it's
He
all
said
good.
Candace make boiled hot dogs for dinner. Shout outs to Candace.
I've never liked boiled hot dogs.
She don't like hot
about
dogs. She
you.
don't like
Culture
kibasi.
hot
She
dogs.
don't like none of that shit.
She definitely knows her dog.
You just, I don't know. When you boil a hot dog, it loses a lot of flavor, and I don't really like hot dogs. I like.
You like so you're like you eat
Why you
raw.
don't like hot dogs? It reminds you of something?
Yeah.
I don't like basic hot dogs. Like y'all out here buying those cheap $1 packs of wieners. That's like so. We're not That's all.
She likes to get all the flavor. She wants the hot dog. She won't eat her hot dog whole. Hey, but I love Candace. Yo, man, I love Candace.
Candace do not like
I love
hot
Candace.
dogs. She like tacos. So stop it. It's all good. Pink
Okay.
tacos.
All right.
Pink
Okay.
tacos
Tacos are
all
where
day.
it's at.
Pink tacos
I love the
all
pink
day. She
taco.
do not want a
Yeah,
sausage
taco
and
box.
hang low. She want pink tacos all day. So it's all good. It's all good. It's all-
He's not wrong. But
Yo, Candace,
Oh, these niggas in the comment section funny as hell.
you know what? I'm not even gonna ask.
Yo,
you
they
this.
too.
Yeah, I know you. I know.
Y'all stupid, dog.
He's about to ask.
Y'all dumb.
He's about to ask her what's the biggest she ever had. This motherfucker.
I'm just trying
So
to figure out. Have you
kielbasa, I'm
ever?
done.
Yeah, she said
I'm just trying to figure out. Have you ever had dick before, Candace? Ever?
She Candace is bisexual.
That question.
Yeah, she been with a brother.
Was I here? Was I?
Let's be clear.
Bisexual.
I think,
you're bisexual or are you gay?
When I said that, I have for sure had sex with 2 dudes, and
Two
the
white
first wasn't
2 white
that
guys.
wasn't fun. Second dude, you know, it was pleasant. But,
white
dudes? I
Right,
haven't
boy.
felt the need to go back. So
Ooh,
Hold on.
She
Was
said
they actually?
she-
Was they actually?
No,
You don't want to come
Hold
back
on.
home.
Were they 2 white dudes?
Are you
Hold
talking
on.
about
Were
go
they
back
2
to
white
the
dudes?
D?
though?
Are you talking about coming back home?
Oh, all right.
no, one was.
Who was the? All right. Who? Which one was the bad one? Was it the white one?
Unfortunately for y'all, no.
Oh wow, get the what?
Wow.
Look, she needs to come back and come back home.
I don't. What do you mean home? I did not stop.
You know, I know what it is.
No,
The black dude.
no.
Hold on.
No,
I know what it was. The black
y'all
dude
know what
was
I'm talking
hanging
about.
way too low.
to
It
the
was
black
like
Oh my god,
shifting her uterus and all that. So she was like, I can't have all that happening.
bro! I was bored and I was single. It wasn't about that dude. I could give a fuck about any of y'all dudes.
Oh,
Y'all are
shit.
convenient
All right,
sex
Candace.
all the time.
Yo, Miss Hard.
Hold up. You said, hey. First of all, I'm not no convenient sex. Fall
Yes,
back.
you
Put
are.
some-
Yes, you are.
Nah, put some.
When it comes
put some
to me,
fucking
you are.
respect on my name.
Okay.
Nope, you always
Okay.
gonna just be convenient sex. You will always
Nah,
be
you never
second
had the
sex.
DC Twister, so
Bro,
fall back.
you will always
So-
be second
so-
sex. to what you
so-
want.
You never had the
Candace,
DC
you
blood.
only
You
you
never
only
had that,
So
so
dudes are
fall
convenient.
back.
So when you want something
Fall
down
back.
your throat, you call a dude.
No, when I want something
okay.
down my throat, I'll call
But
it
when you want
chicken
your
breast.
tonsils tickled, you calling a dude.
Man, you know what?
Oh, okay.
I like that.
I don't never want that, bro. I don't have a really good gag reflex. I'll throw up all over you and be mad that you made me do it. That's not something I want.
Yeah. All right.
Perfect person for
Hey,
a fucking
what-
raging dragon.
Candace, what type of females?
Perfect person to
do you have a
fucking call
Candace,
the
do
cops.
you have
That's
an
that
ethnic-
rape shit, right?
Wait, Candace, do you have a preference as far as ethnicity when it comes to the women? Like you like Latinas or
Honestly,
like what do you?
I think I don't think
Your
that
surroundings
I
is
do like brown skin though. Like I don't know.
Right.
I think it's
Uh-huh.
like shades of brown.
Phe-
I think Indian
Okay,
chicks are so
Phoenix
fucking
has brown
hot,
skin. I
especially
like
the
brown
darker ones. Wait, did you say
Right.
Phoenix? Bro, please
I
don't
like
try to
Phoenix.
start shit.
I like her
got a
complexion.
whole
My
thing
bad. No. I didn't mean
What
that.
the fuck?
I like
I'm
Phoenix
lost.
complexion. Yeah, go ahead.
Anyway,
That Candace.
Yo, Candace still in the chat?
No,
Is that what
Candace
you said?
like
So
Like,
she
stop
basically,
yelling like
Candace basically likes.
that face is definitely open for Phoenix.
Yeah, she like Phoenix, but she like light skinned black women. In other words,
no,
Your face,
Like
your
Carmen.
face is definitely
What?
open for
What's
Phoenix.
open?
I
no,
know you
Candace likes like a
Phoenix.
caramel complected medium brown black girl.
Yeah, all right.
I
like
yeah,
Phoenix.
all right. Hey, shout
that's a
out
friend.
Tony
Y'all
Wood.
gotta really deal with
You know, we're
it.
just fucking around.
Y'all
Oh,
gonna get me
oh,
in
yeah,
so much
okay.
fucking trouble. I'm not
Shout out
trying
to
deal
Tony
with
Wood
it.
25. Is somebody watching
Good.
the podcast that we may need to know about? Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Hopefully not.
Anyway,
Shit.
Tony Wood, we just joking.
Okay,
Tony Wood
yeah, I'm trying to get
25,
her
he
in
said
trouble.
California is definitely a whole new world. Half gay, quarter homeless, quarter illegal. LOL. Stay off Chi-Town. At least our guns registered.
It's not a quarter.
Man, wait.
Homeless is a lot
California has
homeless,
tough
but California-
gun laws as well.
Get
Yeah,
off.
California got way tough gun laws, man. Chill.
But no, Illinois has the toughest in the country, but Cali's right there. Don't play.
We have
We got
tough gun
fucking
laws,
lefty
but
libbies over here.
Let's not
Yeah, no,
act
you
like
playing.
it wasn't played with in our communities. Like, don't. Let's not
And
compare
at least-
states.
And I'm not
this
trying to
motherfucker-
disrespect Illinois, but at
Yo.
least Cali has an economy.
Somebody said girls with boy haircuts is
fuck
hot.
out of here.
Girls with boy haircuts is hot.
They're trying to pop
Did-
jokes, but they're so
I
simple.
don't know. I did see a butch with a fat ass the other day. Though.
Yeah. I told you,
Hey,
yo, they
seen a
had a
butch with a fat
trend.
ass,
They
and
had
you're
a
like, God
trend
damn.
on
Yeah.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of fucked me up.
It was like, there was like post.
Really?
They said
I
post. They
don't
was
know
like
why,
posting
dog.
all the
It kinda
butches
make me
with
feel
fat
uncomfortable,
asses.
but-
Yo, that shit was crazy.
Nah. Some
Yo, they had a whole
I want to
thread.
see a butch
They had
with
a
a
whole
fat ass,
thread,
man.
yo,
That's
a
real
whole
shit.
thread
I
on
love
Twitter of
That's
butches with
weird
fat
to me.
asses.
That's crazy.
I'd rather have a butch with big breasts. That seems like the better balance. Like
Nah.
a butch
Yo,
with a big
you-
ass is
so
weird.
you-
So you like
No,
letter
I'm
P
not
a breast
bitches?
person.
You bitches that look like the letter P.
No. I like proportion. I would prefer someone to have both
But you
something
like
on
breast
top and
over
a
ass,
little on
though.
the bottom. But yes, I do have a preference.
You prefer breast over ass.
Like, if
I prefer ass.
If I have to pick a P or
Ass
what,
all
a
day.
D, I'm not gonna
Ass all
go
day.
with.
That's how I
the
know she
shitter.
like Latinas. Because Mexican girls usually have a big booty. I mean, big breast or a flat ass or either or. But they don't
big
usually
stomach.
have both.
Well, see,
Yeah, big stomach.
Nah, she can't have no mosquito bites, but I
Mexican
prefer.
chicks usually
I
have
prefer
really big
booty.
breasts and a small ass.
I think curves are where it's at. Like, I think y'all focus too much on just the ass. I think it should be a thing.
I'm not gonna fuck with a bitch that look like a whole fucking box shape because she had a fat ass. She got to look some type of way.
I didn't say a box shape. Curves are a box. Where do you get box?
And
from
look,
curves,
if she got ass, though, she could buy a breast.
I said box. That means she flat. Like she got an ass, but she ain't got no curves.
Oh well.
Oh, you talking about like a flat iron?
Yeah.
Yeah, he talking about Nah.
But see, that's
she
where
I gotta have a little curve.
that's why you gotta like do some squats sometimes. You gotta tone it up.
Yeah,
they
take
got
your ass
glute
to the
workout.
gym. That's what I'm saying. You can take your ass.
Like
That's
nobody
cool.
has
Women
to
got
be
glute.
without it.
There's other places you can learn in squats.
Somebody asked, hey, Candace, would you date Lizzo? Like a woman
No,
date like
I
that?
wouldn't.
Okay.
Oh, you don't like them big joints?
I mean, I have a preference.
Did
It's
y'all
not
read the
mean
super chats?
as long as I'm not an asshole.
Did y'all read
about
the
it.
super chats?
She heavier than me. She ain't for me.
Oh damn!
You got the
Nah,
one from
I haven't
Master?
been in the
I believe so. Yeah, we got a little F boy said Candace got dick holes in her drawers, and then we got masturbator.
Damn.
He said just,
Oh, you tried to rude as fuck.
just discovered Camila Cabello. Gee, what a hottie. Okay.
I feel like those
Camila
are just
Cabello.
fantasies.
Ain't
like,
nobody
y'all do, so
fantasizing about
I
a
guess
girl
whatever.
with
It's
some
okay if you
fucking
like a
box-
little
box
skinny
with
white
a
girl
dick
with big
hole.
breasts.
And you're
I didn't-
constantly
he said
trying
it.
to
Who
talk
you
about
talking
me
about?
with the dick. So
Who are you talking about?
Alright.
Okay, bro.
She said
It wasn't one of us that made that tweet.
Yeah, no. Candace said that the dick was just an option, not a priority, and then kind of tried to sun DC with the Twister thing. But no, it's all good though. You know what I mean? I mean, she like what she like. Little skinny white girls with big breasts.
I'm
and that's
sorry.
all good.
Yeah.
You're gonna be
She
cold
like
forever.
causing,
Then.
she like causing fires. I get it.
Bro, first of all, I
Damn.
don't like straight up and down. Second of all, if you knew, like, you know what? I'm not about to do this.
Hold on,
Y'all
you
really
said
trying
started
to-
Yeah,
fires.
I'm just
You
playing.
talking about from
I
scissoring?
get it.
Y'all really
You
trying
know I'm playing with her.
Y'all really
Yo,
trying to
you
get
definitely
me.
gonna start a fire. Like, I know.
Sounds like
Hey,
shit.
hold on. Hey, Candace, I was wondering though. Like, doesn't that burn after a while? Don't you? It's like friction burn. No, don't you get friction burn after a while though?
Yo,
No, for real though. Because you would think like rubbing skin like that back and
Put some
forth, it would
back
cause
on it.
friction burn or some shit like that, right?
I think they wearing. No, I
You know
think they
what? Okay,
putting
you know
on-
what? I'm not gonna really say a lot about this. Y'all are not about to bait me into this bullshit. What I will say, it sounds like y'all are not getting your chicks wet, and that's
Well, we not. None of us is scissoring. So
Well,
what the fuck?
I'm
We
good
ain't
over here.
scissoring. You dig?
First of all, what the fuck? I'm not scissoring.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, you talking about skin on skin friction, like you don't know that the body
just
has
sliding back and forth.
That's all
I
I'm
mean,
saying. I'm
listen.
not gonna do this, but like,
Why you try? Hey DC, hey, and with DC, why we try to act like she got a long black strap on somewhere or some shit?
This shit went way left. Y'all think it's wild.
Oh wait, hold up, yo, FC, you never listen to this podcast?
We don't talk about
yeah,
Xbox
yeah,
all
yeah,
the
yeah,
time. Man, what the
y'all-
fuck you
y'all
listen to
on
us
today.
for?
Hey, nigga, I don't talk
Hey, yo,
about
shout out
Xbox
to
on
Band
media, but y'all take it left. But it's cool.
You never got ahead while playing the
Hey, yo,
Xbox?
shout out to.
Of
Super
course
chat,
I had.
super
What the
chat.
fuck?
Hey, yo,
Alright, then.
shout outs to M-Band.
Bro, that's
for
the
super
mildest
chat.
thing
He
you said.
Shout
If
out
you
to the
don't fall
pod.
back.
Cinder.
How's that wild?
Scissor me
I said
timbers.
mild.
Oh,
Fuck. And little F boy.
Scissors me timbers.
yo.
This nigga
All right, see, this is why we need a
Good, I'm
Phoenix
not
on
gonna
here.
front,
She
it's
know
just-
about
it's not,
scissoring, and
like,
she can
funny
tell
enough
us
to have
why a fire doesn't start when they scissoring and shit. Why a fire
Talking
doesn't
about Edward
start.
Scissorhands
we
and
need a
shit.
Phoenix for this one. Shout out to little F boy. He said Candace needs some Vaseline for them bottom lips. All right, Jesus Christ.
Yo,
Bro, why are you looking at so closely?
You are a woman. You are
they got me enslaved in this bitch. I'm trying to do my own.
First of all, Candace, you are a woman. So we do. Hold on.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you look like Flavor Flav, but that don't take away from your body parts. Anyway, listen. Luca, did you want to come in here and Luca, did you show up to tell us about scissors or what's up? Huh? You don't like you ain't been listening. Huh? You've been listening.
Hi, Luca.
I'm about to turn Luca.
All right, hold on. Let me finish.
Let her act brand new.
Got Jay Harvey. He said DC Twister is just missionary with the lights off.
We got a couple more.
No, it's not. It's literally DC by himself twisted.
He said left leg on red and shit.
We also got
on blue. This nigga,
he said, I'm a sucker for some Becky, Christian Bell and ScarJo.
Candace got him.
Whoever they are. I don't know. Christian Bell?
Wait, what? Christian Bale?
Christine Bell.
I think he means Kristen.
Batman.
Kristen Bell?
Oh, I'm about to say, you talking about Batman? You talking about Batman?
Kristen Bell.
No, Kristen Bell, as in she was
I know who
she was in Veronica Mars. The one.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I know what he's talking about.
Nah, for white chick, Scarlett Johansson.
I like. Yeah,
no, they both super basic to me.
So Luca, what's up? What
I like white
Luca?
chick. That's what I.
This lady.
Yeah.
Nah.
Shit got hot. You wanted to join in on this, huh?
Well, I just got home.
Shit got hot. She wanted to join in on this.
I see that burger.
They talking about
that keto burger you ate.
Listen, no. I just got home. I was like, you guys are still live. I'll hop in.
But we were talking about scissoring, and Candace was breaking it down for us on why it don't start a fire. So, because when you looking, it's like, man, they're gonna rub the skin off each other. Fucking click at one point if they don't slow the fuck down. But yeah, I mean, obviously, we are miseducated in this point. You know what I mean? Because whatever.
I don't.
Hold on. So who scissors? What fraction of the gay committee scissors? Like I'm lost.
The gay committee.
It honestly depends on the person.
Hold on. I'm confused. So is scissoring like a no-no in the gay community?
Right.
No, it's not anything. It's made a bigger deal than it is.
So most of the time, that's really not happening. Okay, now that makes sense because it doesn't look that enjoyable.
Not most
so
of the
that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's why we trying to understand how does that feel great when it looks weird.
But even what I'm saying is, like, even if two chicks were really doing that, obviously, if they're doing some crazy shit like that, they. Well,
I've only seen it in porn, and then we know they fake it for a check.
I'm just saying there'd be no fire.
Right. Okay.
No.
Oh, all right. Well, I didn't know. Okay, now we know. Okay, so scissoring is not really a thing. Okay, cool. All right.
Okay. That was bad.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm ignorant to all that stuff, and I ain't trying to get schooled by Candace because I might fuck around and say some ignorant shit. But for the women in the chat, and like, how big is too big for y'all, and how small is too small? Because a lot of y'all women say you want a big dick, and when you get a big dick, you're crawling all off the bed and shit. Like, wait, Phoenix, what do y'all like? Because I used to work for a male enhancement company, and the average length of a woman's vaginal canal is only 6 inches. And the man fully erect in this country is 4.5 to 6 inches, especially if you're a white guy.
Hey, hold on.
That's just the statistics.
I don't know what's up with the
women.
I don't know what's up with the delay. I don't know what's up with the delay. I don't know what's up with the delay. Hey, hold on 1 second. I don't know. I want to know. Hold on. I don't know what's up. Can you hear me?
They just got to put a number.
Oh, I don't know what's up with the delay, yo. I don't fucking know. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know. It wasn't.
Hey, Hardy, I told you you can use Google Hangouts. Yes. You just gotta. So okay, so you gotta go to your sources, yeah, and when you click the plus sign, it's for. I think it's for. Let's see here, I'm looking at it right now. Window capture, and you open it up on your actual browser, I've only done it myself once, so I have to look into it some more. But I know that there is a way to do it because
hold on.
there's
How
a
do you
couple
even get to
podcasts that
Google
do
Hangouts though?
still
Like,
use
how do you
Google
even get
Hangouts.
to it?
It's true.
Like LP.
So it's just the call. It's just the Hangouts call. Hold on, Hangouts. I'll send you a link.
You can do Discord call too.
Discord call.
Yeah, I heard Discord. Discord call is way better.
How do you do a Discord
it's much cleaner.
call?
That's what Kofi does.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know how he set it up, but I know when I was on his podcast.
Even BG does it now, where it's a call.
Yeah.
Got to be a tutorial, man. So what are we doing? Hold on. So what are we? So what is this right here? This is not. A call.
So it works the
just
same
like
way
a
as
group
Google
chat.
Hangouts.
How the fuck? Do you do a call?
This is recording the chat.
I'm gonna have to figure that shit out.
That's probably that does make sense if they have like something that's like dedicated.
Yeah, it's a whole call. He don't even start the show until he calls people in. Like like BG will go live and then he'll call people in.
Yeah. Drew. Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask Drew. Drew will probably because Drew does that all the time with his thing. Like you get a call and you can pop in and put the camera on or whatever like that. It gives you the option to select or deselect or whatever. So he be doing that shit too.
It's like Google Hangouts with Discord.
So we're not in the
version.
call right now. This is some chat room. Okay.
No.
So
this is just a chat. You're just recording the chat.
Right. Well, I gotta find out how to do
like a party chat,
shit.
basically.
So we can do that for now on because this shit is bullshit, yo. Apologize for the audio. It wasn't like that this whole fucking time. It wasn't like that.
Yeah.
It just fucking, it's fucking stupid, yo.
Somebody said, "Wait 3 seconds before you reply."
No, I'm not. I'm hearing y'all.
So you're hearing us 3
It's
seconds
coming
late,
through
or
on the video
are they
as a delay or some shit like that. So it sound like I'm talking over people, but I hear y'all as y'all stop talking and I'm talking. But when you listen back to it on the YouTube, it sounds like y'all never stop talking and I'm just talking over y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm not doing that, but it's the audio. It's fucked up. Wild. Don't worry. By next week, we'll have it fucking figured out. I'll figure out how to do this Google call shit, and we'll go. I mean, it's a Discord call, and we'll try that and see what happens. Since we can do that, yeah. So, fucking stupid. Yeah, let's just get out of here because this shit fucked up.
Sweet.
It is. All right.
Please, because I really need some coffee. Shit.
Got a what?
I said coffee. I have not had.
Okay.
Isn't it like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock?
No, it's almost 4. I woke up at 12.
Yeah, it's almost 4 over here.
That's going down.
Yeah, I drink coffee all throughout the day. For nothing. His teeth ain't brown for nothing.
I can only.
Not good for you, man.
So
Nah, my teeth are white.
People are not talking over each other. It's just this delay that's fucking it up. Don't worry, we're gonna figure out how to do this Discord call. Probably right after we end this, we can just try to get it together real quick to make sure I can get the call set up. And then we'll do that next week. That way the audio won't be overlapping each other and all that shit. And it sounds like everybody just talking over each other. So apologize for the audio quality. We've definitely had it fixed by next week. But we're going to get out of here. Let's get to these outros. Go ahead, FC Violent.
Yes, sir. Anyway, I appreciate you guys inviting me, man. Chat, even though y'all was trying to. I got my own show on Mondays, Vitamin G Gaming Podcast. Check us out, 7 p.m. Eastern. And man, check out my news video I just dropped. So and follow me on Twitter, FC Space Violent, and sub to me, man. If you like.
All right. Go ahead.
Anyway, I appreciate y'all.
What's up? Hey man, hit me on Twitter. Shout out to the guests, FC Violent and Kid Smooth for coming through. Y'all did your damn thing. Oh, it's an Xbox thing, right? Shout out to the chat. Shout out to all the supporters. Hit us on the Patreon, man. Catch me on Twitter.
Go ahead,
next week. You know how we do. Yeah.
Another lit podcast. Shout out to the guests. Shout out to literally everybody. I may or may not be here the next 2 weeks, but if not, have a great holiday.
And Luca, you still there? All right.
Yeah, what's up? All right, I came in the last 5 minutes.
And
You
Dark
guys
Cloud?
have a good one. I'll see you next week.
Yo, shout out to FC and Kid Smooth for coming through, and shout out to all the guests and all the people that support us and all the super chats. See y'all next week. And I figured out a way how to do this on the road with have cleaning, like really good mic. Should have been figured this shit out, but hey, from here on out.
Oh, cool.
All right, y'all. So I had to wait my 3 seconds. Yeah, man. Appreciate everybody for coming through. Shout out to the guests, FC Violet and Smooth. Yeah, thank y'all for coming through. Yeah, I'm gonna get to it. Thank y'all for coming.
Yo, you got
through.
another super chat.
Shout outs to all the supporters, Patreon, super chats, all everybody that hit the like button, everybody that comment. Thanks for coming through, chilling with us. And let me get to these super chats before we get out of here. The audio will be fixed next week, people, so bear with us. Truth Hurts, he said, did this clown ever figure out which CPU he has? Yeah, it's a 6700K.
Yeah, I got you, you bum ass nigga. I got an i7 6700K, all right?
And also,
which is
we
more
got
than your
Jamal
fucking
Lee.
PlayStation.
He said, shout out to the chat. So, yeah, man, we're going to see y'all next week. Thanks, everybody, for coming through. We out. Peace.